Hello, everybody. Hopefully you can hear us. It's been a little while, so I'm not 100% positive on everything being accurate. Hold on, I gotta turn this on. The live chat viewer. Boom. There we go. Now we should be able to see you. Okay. Say hello if you can hear us. I'm assuming you can. I hope you can. If I need to turn it up, I have a mixer. It's all right. Hopefully.
Look at me. Just come over here. Yeah, it's gone.
Hello.
Hi, Mandy. Hi, Kristen.
How are you doing?
Hi, Sam.
So how is everyone doing this evening? This fine Friday night. Says sober. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. What does that mean?
I don't know what says sober means. But if you mean we have a very fine, high quality, is our volumes okay? Let us know, because like I said, I can adjust the mixer. So it's all up to you guys.
Hi, Trolanthia. I think that's how you say it.
I think Trolanthia is right.
Sounds. Oh, at work. Sam's at work, so
no
drinks for Sam.
Look at that. This is Dogfish Head Wood Age Bitches Brew, which is Miles Davis. This is the Miles Davis brew, and it's absolutely fantastic. It used to only be in big bottles. Now they have it in small bottles, but it's still a little expensive.
Yep.
Hey. Let's beat this out.
Oh, God. Already.
There you go.
What's that for?
Oh, you got a beer ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I said her name correctly. Hello, I have 2 overnight shifts this week, one being tonight soon. Can't stick around for too long. From Jay Loomis.
All right, Jay. Well, that sounds like you got a hell of a work schedule there, but thanks for dropping in and saying hi.
Gaming Guy says hi. Jason.
Hi, Gaming Guy.
What's up? Watching your live stream, listening to Cannibal Corpse at the same time. Very interesting experience. I've never listened to Cannibal Corpse. Have you?
Not much. Just on Ace Ventura.
Yeah, that's right. He starts jumping.
Ooh, they're pretty heavy. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jason. Cannibal Corpse. They're are they? That's maybe Morbid Angel. So are they from Tampa? We're right next to Tampa, so we also got some deli meat, salami, Iberico cheese, and some herb turkey. That's what we're gonna be having. If you didn't see it already, we just put a video up where we did a review for Hardee's brand new sliders. They have a single, a double, and a triple. We put that up. We don't mind if you go away for like 5 minutes and watch it, come back, or wait till after this. But please go watch that. Thank you.
Gaming Guy says you should make your own beer. I so badly want to make beer. I want to learn how to brew beer so bad.
Gaming Guy.
That's on my bucket list.
Excuse me, got stuck in my teeth. Still stuck in my teeth. Whatever. I'm gonna power on like a champ. No, I'm a musician. For those who don't know, I'm a composer, but I also have my own like one-man band. I write all my stuff. It's Ninth Evolution. I've been doing that for a long time. I sell albums, blah, blah. We used to tour and do shows. But my point is, I was always going to take that if it ever got, the band itself got to a certain level, and I was going to make my own Ninth Evolution brew and salsa and and I wanted a food truck. And now I still do the music, but now it's more likely that Whitfield's Food Revue makes a lot more sense with it. So there's going to be a Whitfield's Food Revue brew, and
it'll work because I'm good at following instructions and learning how to do that, and you're good at
we have a ton of breweries around here. So I want to get in good with them, learn how the process goes, and maybe even sell it through the bars. There will be there will be blood, there will be beer.
Kristen
drink your milkshake through my straw.
Said I just watched Big Trouble in Little China. I love that movie.
Yeah, that's a cool
one
movie.
Of my faves too.
That's when the 80s, like that's the heyday of insane movies that can never be made now. That movie could not work now. It's too weird.
A lot of 80s movies couldn't work now.
That's driving me nuts.
All right, you got it.
No.
Sir Bacon says, man, you guys teased me with that Hardee's review. The nearest one is 100+ miles away, but it's a bucket list place for sure. It was really good.
I don't know if Hardee's be a bucket list. Well,
if you never been. I mean, those were good.
They were that good. 100 miles good?
We gave it 5 out of 5.
We're like 100 miles from Orlando. And we're like, We go like 5 times a year.
He'll go one day.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in the neighborhood, maybe, and they still have it. Like, here's the thing. Like, our Hardee's is super, super duper hit and miss. And this time, it seems like they revamped it. Like, they redid it inside. It was completely different. They had this new facade in there. Yeah, it was really nice. And they got new staff, and they seemed like they're really good. And it seemed like they cared. And that they also, I mean, it was all fresh. I mean, it's any experience, not just fast food, any restaurant, it comes down to, does the staff care? Yeah. I think as long as the ingredients are quality, there's a potential for it to be really good. And there's a potential for it to suck.
Already said, make it a double IPA and you'll have a hit.
Double? What you mean, like crazy strong? See, here's the thing. I'm going to start out with just like a pale ale because that's a little more palatable for the average person. Like, they're like, you know, IPAs, a lot of people like, when we first started drinking craft beers, we're like, God, IPAs are rough.
Yeah, I hated them.
And now I love IPAs and I love double IPAs and like, I like the heavy stuff now.
Yeah, that's what
like this. This right here, guys, this is 9%. So it's a heavy duty beer. And it's a stout brewed with honey, but there's actually a better description. Oh, here we go. I have the 6-pack right here. It used to only be in the big 750 milliliter bottles, but it's a big roasty oak aged stout brewed in concert with palo aged
Palo?
Nope, it's palo aged African Teej with Zambezi honey. And it's fantastic. There used to be a show with Sam and the way I remember his name is his name's Sam, and he was inspired by the guy who made Sam Adams, of which his name is not Sam. So, so the guy who made Dogfish had his name's Sam. He used to have a show, and it was like on Discovery. It was like a real show. Mm-hmm. And we saw like the process and how they made their beers, and we're like, dude, we gotta try. And how much there was a movie too called Beer Wars. And it was about how much the little beer companies get massively screwed by like Budweiser and Coors and Miller and all those. Like, it's pretty nasty. Like, it's cutthroat. So we're like, we need to start supporting the craft beers. And this was like over 10 years ago. Dark beers make it's just
that's fine.
Smell muggy. I don't know what muggy smells like, to be honest.
Let's see here.
Yeah, we're
okay. Okay. Jason said Morbid Angel is from Tampa and Cannibal Corpse is from Buffalo, New York.
Okay. I thought it was Morbid Angel, and in fact, one of my good friends, Mikey, his drummer is the original drummer from Morbid Angel.
Sam says watch very first Evil Dead with kids.
Did they like it?
We liked
that movie's fantastic.
We watched it for the first time, last year, I think?
Yeah.
Well, not 2017, 2016.
Yeah.
And I
really enjoyed it.
I did not think I was going to like it. But I did. I thought it was
And it's one of those things that they're like, it's low budget and it wasn't meant to be funny, but it was impressive looking. And every
so interesting looking.
I was going to say, every like in any, like, call it a beat when they cut, like a director or editor, like every beat was interesting looking. Mm-hmm. It was impressive.
Amy says, show us all the stuff you have on the back wall, please.
I don't know how to do that without totally messing up my setup.
That'd have to be like a end of the night.
Yeah, Amy, stick around at the end of the night. Because if I do this and do that, then it's going to mess with the lights, and I have to adjust the lights to go up that way. But we will, if you stick around, then we will.
Remind us.
Yeah, you remind us.
We'll do that at the end. Jason said, I saw your food review a half hour ago. It was awesome.
Thank you, Jason. We really appreciate that.
Chevy 5-Speed said, hi, Daddy.
Hi, son.
Mandy Burson says, never had Hardee's. I did try the Taco Bell fries after review. They were tasty. Were they good for you? Because they were not good for us.
Well, here's the thing. I've seen a lot of people say they're better not loaded because they're crispy and they're actually tasty. And here's the thing. Regardless of it being loaded or not, and people have said, like, you took them home, so they're not as good. No, I'm telling you, I know how to cook fries. I cook all the time. If you don't know, we do copycat recipes. The fries were extraordinarily old. They were soggy, like soppy, but yet if you know anything about like French fries, you leave them out for too long or anything deep fried, it gets this like staleness and like it's like hollow. And you can break them, and they're kind of like, you can't really snap them. You can just kind of go and like bend them, and that's how they were. But if you do break them, it's like this like hollow catacomb looking.
Yeah.
And that's what those were. So those fries had probably been sitting there for 20 minutes under a heat lamp. So it just like, and then afterwards they put all the accoutrements on top.
They had them stale ones sitting there for
The fries were probably sitting there for half an hour, and then they put all the crap on top, and the stuff on top was obviously fine.
Maybe when they do them with just the cheese dip,
everyone says those are good because they're fresh.
We need to try it that way then.
Yeah. By the way, if you didn't see, we did a copycat recipe of that, and it was fantastic. So
Jason said we don't have Hardee's / Carl's Jr. in my area either. Sir Bacon, I agree with Nick. I have a list of places I like to try in the rare chance I am in the neighborhood.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
We have a ton of places. By the way, guys, we've never had White Castle.
Nope.
We don't have one. We used to have one in Georgia. I say we, like United States used to have one in Georgia, but Georgia's not that far. It's like an 8-hour drive, which is doable. But it went away. And now the nearest one's like 16 hours, and you're like, oh, that's a lot further.
Yeah.
By the way, once I want to tell people about what happened today. I got contacted by someone. I'm going to say, but you guys got to stick around. This is going to be a teaser. I was contacted again about a potential commercial. And if you guys know anything about the history of what I've had with commercials, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm probably not supposed to talk about it. I'm probably ruining it, but I don't care. I'm going to tell you guys. So we'll stick around. I'll tell you about it later.
Gaming Guy says, I'm starting to find BK burgers taste better than McDonald's.
You know what? I've always thought their burger itself, I like flame broiled. I like that flavor. But what's funny is I'm almost going in the opposite direction, which my whole life I've always preferred BK. And I still I love a BK burger. But lately we've been doing reviews of McDonald's, and I think they've stepped their game up. And I've been enjoying it. Maybe it's just a nostalgia thing. I don't know. Guys, sometimes it's not the quality. That sounds crazy. Sometimes it is. But sometimes you just want that taste.
Yeah, like McDonald's.
Right. And that's the best example. Sometimes you just want a McDonald's where they're like, yeah, it tastes fake. You're like, I'm aware.
It's just, it is what it is. Sam said, yeah, they liked it. Gonna watch the second remake of it, then the new remake. That's good. They liked it.
Oh, I forgot they did redo that. They did it like a lot more serious though, right?
Digital Wasteland says, finally get. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi guys, I love your channel. Glad I finally get to watch you guys live.
That's what happens when you read out a sequence. It makes no sense.
I know. Finally get.
Hey, Digital Wasteland, welcome.
Hi. Sam said there's 3 versions, then Army of Darkness.
Right. Wait, what? Oh, you're including the remake, though. Because there's Evil Dead 2, then Army of Darkness, and then there's the remake.
Gaming Guy says, ew. And Naka JDM says PhD and French fries.
I know, I never know how to say that name properly.
Mandy says, I don't mind that they were soft. Better than their Bel Grande nachos. Fresh is better than take home for sure.
Yeah, fresh is going to be better.
Cat.
Hey, Cat made it. Cat, did the notification work? I'm just curious because that was a big thing.
Jason said, can you believe there is another new Mountain Dew flavor in 2 versions? No, we haven't heard anything about that. Where'd you hear that?
What are the flavors?
Yeah.
And yes, I can't believe they cranked them out like crazy.
That's right. Kristen says there's a White Castle about 5 miles from me, but I don't like it. That was a bad location, or you just not like White Castle?
I'm not a sucker in real life, like in normal life, but I am totally susceptible to influence on food. So the first time I ever saw Harold and Kumar go to White Castle,
what made you want White Castle?
It was bad. Like to the point where we looked and there was none near. At the time, my roommate, and we went to Crystal, and there was one like,
well, it's
similar. Yeah, it's close, and we drove and we just got a 12-pack each and just like gorged ourselves. And we're like, dude, we did this because of a movie. Like, this is kind of crazy.
Huddy and the Chili King, Nashville, Tennessee is likely the closest White Castle.
You're right.
Wrestling Machine 28.
By the way, hi, Huddy and the Chili King. We didn't say hi yet.
Hi. Wrestling Machine 28 says Food Network. Spoiler.
Glad you're here, Wrestling Machine 28. You're a moderator, so you rock, brother. Thank you.
Oh, maybe that's in regards to the commercial thing.
Oh, that's different, actually. The Food Network thing's different. This is a product, a company that asked us to. I can't even say that. I'll get to it.
Artie says Ian K claimed he contacted you for a commercial for Peep This Out. Is that it?
You got me, Artie.
Digital Wasteland asks, have you ever tried Rally or Checkers fries? Yes, and they're amazing.
We
have Checkers.
Checkers here. And actually they originated, I don't know if they originated, but like their headquarters in Tampa, which is right here. And in fact, I used to scrap metal. That's part of what I do. I mean, I've always been kind of like, I was gonna say a Renaissance man, but it's probably better a term just to say like a junk guy. I just did what like I was like an artist, so I did that in quotes. I am an artist. Take the quotes away. But I always found alternate sources of, income, and one of them was scrapping. And we have a ton of industrial areas around here. And you could just go around to the bins that they put on the street, and they're like totally cool with it. They know about it. And we would go through the trash and get aluminum and then scrap it. And one of the places was Checkers, the headquarters for Checkers. And if you went far enough back, there was this wooded area, and you went through a little path, and it was called the Checker Graveyard. Because if you know Checkers or Rallies, they snap together like Legos. And you go in the middle of the woods. We have no idea how they even got out there. In the middle of the woods, there's this hole, and like this like open section, like where like a meteor hit, like a crater. And there's all these burnt up, and like something happened to these Checkers, and that's where they dropped them off, and it was amazing. And you could go out there and just strip off all the aluminum. They didn't care. They're totally cool about it. Security guards knew who we were and stuff. But yeah, that's how I made a living for a while. You didn't ask, but now you know.
Amanda says, hi guys, you both are looking great.
Thank you. You're looking great too. I can't see you, but I'm assuming that to be true.
Do you guys make your own nacho? Asks Gaming Guy.
Yeah, I did the other day. Remember, like a couple weeks ago, I chopped up the corn tortillas and fried them up. They're good. And I also make my own tortillas from masa.
Kristen says, Krispy Kreme is supposed to have some new milkshakes. Sounds good to me. I didn't hear about that. I heard that
Krispy Kreme has milkshakes? I didn't think they even had a milkshake machine.
They had a thing where you could vote on their new next glazed donut, and I voted for the lemon.
It was lemon, blueberry, caramel, or maple. I love maple, but that seems like kind of close to caramel, and caramel seems kind of close to glazed. So I agree with lemon.
I thought that sounded a little more different.
By the way, we have... I don't know if... we have like super cool places that are local. I don't know if that would be an interesting video. We'll do some, but we have like a place called Coney Island Hot Dog, which is literally like 70 years old. And they have one of the oldest milkshake machines in Florida.
Really?
Yes, it's the original one.
Is it the Coney Island on 4th Street, or is there another one? Because there's that newer place on 4th
I don't know if
Street.
they've moved. I hope if they've moved, I hope they kept everything the same. But like we have such cool places around here like that. We never know if that's going to be a good video. But we're going to start doing some of that stuff anyway, and hopefully you guys stick around and watch anyway.
Rashade Speed says, hi, I really love your channel.
Well, thank you.
Kat says, 2 minutes ago, slow but better than never.
Oh, really? You just got okay.
Oh.
Well, we went on it. Okay, yeah, I guess it was a little late.
Jay Loomis said, is one slider the triple filling it up on its own?
It depends on how hungry you are. If you had that maybe with a fry.
Or, oh, you mean, okay, the triple filling it up on its own?
Depends on how hungry you are.
I think you would probably want to fry with it.
Okay, let's put it this way. If it's for lunch, probably.
Yeah.
For dinner, you're probably going to want a fry. But that's $2, fries $1.50. So, $3.50, you're out the door. And I think it's good. I mean, really good.
Yeah. Bunny 31 said, White Castle is good once a year. And Kristen says, I don't like any White Castles.
Jeez.
Oh, well, I guess.
I guess they're not that good. Maybe we're not missing out. The few times I've had Crystal, I liked it.
Jason said there's a new Mountain Dew Kickstart called Energizing.
Okay.
Original Dew, and then there's a Kickstart Ultra version of it too, which is Diet. I got them at Dollar General.
Oh, jeez, Dollar General's the place to go, man.
Go there like once a week.
Yeah, that's where we got the Jolt Cola. Although too bad they had to buy the laundry detergent.
Yeah, it's so weird.
But like it cleans.
So now we know we
have
to go literally up.
It's literally. Well, yeah, it's literally like an employee was like Jolt. It looks like Jolt and Tide. It's like the one letter, one syllable detergent. They're all one letter.
Catherine N says, buy White Castle cheeseburgers in the freezer section. If you follow the microwave directions, they taste very similar.
That's
I think we've tried that.
Yeah.
But
it's the only way I've had them, and I like them. So if it's similar experience, then okay.
Rashade said, stop it. You're making me crave for White Castle sliders.
I know.
Yeah. Digital Wasteland. Checkers are my favorite fries.
They're fantastic.
An awesome story. Yeah, they're about your Checkers. About your Checkers. He said awesome story about your Checkers.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, they are really good. Bunny 31 says, have a good night, Whitfields.
Oh, you leaving, Bee Bunny?
Just got here.
Well, now you're just Bunny. God, it was Bee Bunny.
I know. It was Bee Bunny. All right, well.
You can't leave yet, Bunny. You got to stick around. Hang out with us. Come on.
Amanda says, Coney Island place would be cool to see. I thought Nick didn't like milkshakes, though.
I don't.
He doesn't really care for them. I love them.
Not only do I not care for them that much, they don't like me.
Yeah.
But I appreciate... I like nostalgic stuff. In fact, we have a place called Biff Burger. We just passed it. And if you watch the end of our Popeyes video, I put a little, at the very end, a little snippet of it. And it's like the oldest burger place in Florida. And they tried to like branch off and do chains and didn't work. But it's still the original location. It's like 60 years old.
It's really cool. They have car shows. They have like, 40s, 50s.
Yeah. I mean, and what's cool is they have that show, but that's actually when they're from. Mm-hmm. So.
No, it's cool. We need to go there again.
Look at the shakes are only available in Australia.
Oh.
Now that's a kicker because we get that all the time. We look at some of the food sites and we're like, oh my God, Arby's has Putin.
Poutine.
the Arby's has Vladimir Putin. Fry my fries. And then you read the like fine print and it's like in New Zealand.
Yeah. Wrestling Machine says I was being a fat ass yesterday at the food trucks. I got some epic fries and churro ice cream sandwich.
Hey, listen, we all have the fat ass moment where we just go, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. I'm going to eat way more than I should.
That's how I felt with that double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Huddy and the Chili King says White Castle sliders taste just like Crystal sliders to me.
Okay.
Saucy Boy says I love the Whitfields.
I love you too.
And we are caught up.
We are officially caught up.
That never happens.
No, it doesn't. We're not popular tonight. Are you guys eating anything? What'd you have for dinner? Do you have any snacks? Are you drinking anything? Gotta let us know. I always go into the gotta let us know in the comments below. Go into the whole little shtick. I forget I'm talking to like human beings right now, not the camera. You get used to it. But yeah, stick around and I'll tell you the story about a commercial casting call. It's really weird because it was the same people. And they kind of act like they didn't know who I was. It's like, yeah, we did this. But
Kat made homemade pizza, and having a glass of Prosecco.
Ooh. French pants.
Homemade pizza. What'd you put on your pizza?
I was just talking about that just now. I will let you guys know. I got to build suspense, man. We got to have something to talk about for the next hour or so.
Jason said, did you like that ministry song I sent you?
I don't think I shoot. To be honest with you, we've been like sick as a dog for like last 2 weeks while we haven't done the live stuff. I've read some emails, but I have not actually followed up on anything, so I don't think I listened to them. But I'm a big ministry fan, so my favorite song of ministry is So What?
Ride the Stunner is having chicken fried steak and craft cherry soda.
Damn.
That sounds good. I like some chicken.
Damn, our people have some good meals, don't they? That sounds good.
Digital Wasteland said White Castle burgers are kind of easy to replicate.
We
Is
did
that what
one.
you made?
The very first copycat recipe we ever did. We're talking like 2.5 years ago now. Where I have a White Castle hat, by the way. And
did you wear it in the video?
Yes, I did. And my camera screwed up. This was before I had a better camera. And we didn't even get the ending of us eating it. Remember that?
Yeah.
And people got real mad. I was like, here's how you make it. Then we're like, thanks for watching. And then it just cuts away.
cut out?
Yeah. It wasn't our fault, but the thing actually has like 6,000 views.
Kat says mushrooms and olives. That's good. Is it like those ones in Italian dressing type mushrooms?
Probably not. That's for pizza.
Oh, is that for pizza?
Yeah.
Is that who said that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Amanda says, "What was Was it a casting call thing?"
Well, that sounds sexual. It's a casting couch thing.
Call.
No, I know. They're like, take your shirt off. Puts the lotion on the skin.
Wrestling Machine 28 said, pineapple on pizza or what?
I'm totally fine with pineapple on pizza.
I like it if I'm in the mood for it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you just want pizza, like if you want the pizza,
yeah, if you want traditional, you just pepperoni and cheese, right? But no, I've had we've made like a prosciutto. We made it on the grill, like fresh dough. I make the dough from scratch and have prosciutto, and like fresh mozzarella and tomatoes and pineapple, and it's really good. And black olives. Where are we at?
Saucy Boy says
Saucy ball.
Ruggles Green spicy chicken tacos with a Mick Ultra to watch the carbs.
Ruggles Green.
Spicy.
Sounds good. No, but the Mick Ultra, yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, yeah. Watch. I'm with you on that with my 400 calorie beer right now. But hey, I only had 800 calories total today, so I'm saving room for this. I do that. If I know I'm gonna have a heavy beer, I know we just did the White Castle thing or the Hardee's, but that was it. That's all I've had all day. So, we keep that in mind.
Catherine N said, "Do you guys have an A&W down there? I love their taproot beer. We don't anymore, I don't think. Nope. At least not near us. We used to.
Mm-hmm. And I remember it was A&W and Long John Silver's.
Well, before that, it was just A&W. It
wasn't before that. I mean, Long John Silver's was first.
Well, I mean, like they were separate entities. They didn't combine them.
Well, when the A&W by the flea market opened, that was both. Because I went there with my friend, and they did have the tap, and they had like the machine that went all up over, and it was all like you got the cup, and it was all you could drink, and it was fantastic. I probably had like 9,000. That was like when I was in my early 20s, and I was like calories.
Yeah.
And now I'm like that soda was 150 calories.
Yeah, they're good. They used to have one in the mall, and they used to have these little mini pigs in a blanket type things. Not pigs in a blanket, but like little hot dogs, like mini corn dogs. That's what they were. Mini corn dogs.
No, they're called pups.
Pups. They were so good.
I remember that.
They were so good. Those are my favorite things. Okay. Mandy says later up in bed, not feeling well. Had 3.
Laid up in bed, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Later. Okay. Had 3 sour pickles and a 4th cup of pickle juice, a brownie, and some chips. Not pregnant juice. Not pregnant juice, glutton for punishment.
Listen, we just got done being sick. I was sick for straight 2 weeks, and you have some weird ass cravings when you're sick.
Yeah.
You just want what you want. You're like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just want to feel better, so you eat whatever the hell you want. So
yeah, we got those.
Eat those pickles and brownies.
Coffee rolls. Yeah, coffee rolls.
Yeah.
And I think I ate 3 of them things. They're so bad. Jason says, I'm glad you guys are feeling better. Thank you. So am I. I think I got over it a little faster than you. Sir Bacon, Pringles, chocolate bar, gummies, and a Coke for dinner. I know, terrible.
Sometimes it's just like, it's almost like, what are they, what's the
tapas.
Tapas. It's like a tapas, it's finger food. You're like, I have a couple Pringles, I'll have a brownie, I'll have a Coke, and I'll have some gummy bears for dessert. I mean, it's just, sometimes you don't want a specific meal. You just kind of want a little sampling. Like, I mean, this is what we're eating now. It's Iberico cheese, salami, and some herb
Do you like the turkey?
Yeah, it's from Trader Joe's. It's good. So that's the Iberico. And
Amanda said I had pizza for dinner.
Low carb.
Then I had pizza for dinner from Mark Anthony's. They make good Neapolitan style, like New York pizza.
Mark Anthony's.
I don't know what Mark Anthony's is. It sounds like a singer.
Or isn't that like J-Lo's? What's his name?
His name?
Is it Mark Anthony? Well, he's also a famous, historic character. But anyway.
Digital Wasteland. Gotta see that vid of you guys making White Castle. It's old.
It's the first one.
First one we ever did. And it turned out good.
Yeah.
Sat said,
we did it again, by the way. Later. We did a turkey slider.
Oh, okay.
We did a White Castle Thanksgiving turkey slider because it had cranberry sauce and a sweet potato fry in it.
Kat said Bella mushrooms.
Bella
Bubbles
is dead.
Says hello.
Hello, Bubbles.
Kat says pineapple and pizza. Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Cron 27 said had the KFC Memphis barbecue tender basket tonight. It was okay.
I loved it.
Ours was so
It's fantastic.
good.
Yeah, it was great.
It was really good, but they just made it. You could tell.
The tenders were super tender.
Yeah.
Hence the name, but finally lived up to it. And the barbecue sauce was I liked it.
So
Tastes
good.
like a barbecue chip in liquid form.
I mean, I could see how that could taste not great though if you have a bad location. Miguel says, "Hey guys."
Hey Miguel, what's going on?
Digital Wasteland said, "Dude, I'm a huge industrial music fan. Also."
Well, you might like my music because Ninth Evolution. My music is industrial. If you like Nine Inch Nails, Ministry, Marilyn Manson, look up Ninth Evolution.
Amanda says, I like cold Hawaiian pizza with the Canadian bacon and pineapple the next day. Sounds kind of gross, but it's good.
I like cold pizza.
I hate cold pizza, and that sounds gross to me.
Nope, I like it.
Jay Loomis said, thanks for not pronouncing
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella in a pretentious way like they do on Food Network.
I know.
They do.
They're like just so American and everything. They're like, just get the cheese and the dough, and then you put the sauce, and then the mozzarella. And you're like, where did that come from? So do they go to Taco Bell and they're like, can I get a taco and a burrito? And it's like, take it down a notch.
Kat said, do you guys care about the Super Bowl? Munchies? Do you care?
No, not too much, to be honest with you.
I'm not
but
into sports.
I'll flip around, but if I'll just flip around in the living room, just do back flips and like a little flea. But it's a good excuse to eat. I'm sure I'll cook out Sunday. It's fun. Probably like sliders and potato salad, stuff like that.
Bubbles asked, y'all married? Yep.
We are. As much as my hair flips, we are married. Oh, jeez.
So now you ruined your hair.
Well.
Miguel says, honestly, what I'm going to have tonight for dinner, Olive Garden, Italian nachos, and a burger somewhere, but I'm glad you guys are better. I don't like being sick.
Yeah, I don't like being sick either.
What's
Italian nachos? It's not, I mean, what's it got? Mozzarella? And prosciutto? And, it's got the carbonara on it, which is just an egg, I think.
Yeah, carbonara. Yeah, carbonara.
I know. I just think of the
Michael Carbonara.
Yeah, the magician, the Magic Man.
Artie says, "Are the rumors true that you're set up to play the next Colonel Sanders?"
I'll never tell. You know what's funny is that's not the first time I've heard that. I would love that, by the way.
Bubbles asked, "What are y'all making for the Super Bowl?"
Probably I'll just make some sliders on the grill.
I want some wings.
Sliders. I guess I can make wings.
Maybe like the little drumettes.
Yeah, I like making everything on the grill. It's fun to sit out there, have a beer, and do some grilling. I like slow cooking out there too.
Is it tomorrow?
No, Sunday.
Sunday? Oh, sorry, Super Bowl Sunday.
But yeah, probably that. Maybe some homemade mac and cheese. She makes that really well, or some potato salad. We'll make way too much food for 2 people.
Ooh, maybe I'll make a potato salad. I've never made a potato salad before. Kristen
lasagna
says,
nachos.
I want to try this lasagna.
What the hell is a lasagna? I'm guessing it has the, just. Wait, what do you mean lasagna? Is it lasagna noodles? Okay, you gotta fill me in on that.
Well,
okay, everyone. I feel like it's Don Vito.
Digital Wasteland says, for sure, I will check out your music.
There you go. Jason, hey, if you watch our videos, all the music in it, it's me.
Jason said, I had fruit soap. Oh, soup. Soup from a Norwegian.
I don't know what the MRE. Okay.
Oh, okay. It was really good but weird. It tasted like hot peach drink in soup form with freeze-dried bits of fruit in it. Very unusual, but I liked it.
That sounds weird.
Sounds weird, yeah.
I've never once been like, this soup's good. I wish there's some peach in it.
Wrestling Machine. The best thing about Super Bowl is when it's over because it's a sign for spring training and basketball season.
I'm with you there. I'm a baseball guy, personally.
Did I say baseball?
It's a spring training.
Okay. Huddy and the Chili King. You'll tune into the Super Bowl for the halftime show. I hear Trent Reznor's making an appearance.
Is that true?
That might be interesting.
He's not as angsty as he used to be, though.
No, he drinks bottles of water.
Yeah, and lifts weight and wears hoodies with no sleeves. Yeah, 9 Tails used to be my dragon.
Saucy Boy says Nicholas looks like Jesse Dayton.
Oh, it is.
I don't know who that is either.
I'm assuming he's like really hot.
I mean, I said I'm going to make some pigs in a pretzel blanket for the Super Bowl. That sounds good. That's a good idea.
You're right about the Marlins, by the way. Wrestling Machine ripped Marlins, I know. They got rid of Yelich. They got rid of Ozuna. They got rid of Stanton. They got rid of D. Gordon. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Right. The Stunner says it's a new thing at Olive Garden. It appears to be like a deep fried ravioli or noodles shaped like chips that are then topped with meat sauce and mozzarella.
That's super interesting. Is that a good review? Would that be a good review or is that a good copycat?
Oh, copycat.
I don't know quite what that sound was, but you'll bear with me.
Sam said, "Hey, hot pastrami with cheese. That sounds good."
I love pastrami. So good.
Chandler S says hello from Detroit.
Hello, Chandler. Is that your... I have to ask, is that your real name? Because I just from Friends. That's super cool. It's your real name.
Amanda said, I think Nick would make a better Colonel than Reba. Yeah, I seen that. I saw that. Reba.
I don't mind that she is. I think it's kind of funny. I like Reba McEntire is pretty cool, but I agree. Everyone needs to write in, all 25 watching right now, and write in and say, like, this is your new Colonel. And we're like, I'll make a fine piece of chicken. I sound like Foghorn Leghorn. By the way, does anyone know who Foghorn Leghorn is? The only reason I say that, I don't mean that, like, do you know who that is? No, I'm just saying, like, up until, like, basically 30, I didn't know the big rooster from those cartoons. His name is Foghorn Leghorn. Is that not one of the weirdest names you've ever heard in your... Foghorn Leghorn. What the hell kind of name is that?
I don't know.
That makes no sense, but either way, though. I'll say, that's Foghorn Leghorn.
Kristen said, it's deep fried lasagna noodles with marinara, meat, and Alfredo sauce. Google it.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. The nachos have.
By the way, I think fantastic's my new word. I gotta like.
Fantastic.
It's fantastic. I don't know where I got that.
Digital says, I was so digging that vid where you guys ate the 90s nostalgia pizza. I think it was called Mikey's Pizza.
Oh yeah. It was the live stream. Mike's. Oh, that was fantastic. Oh.
Fantastic.
That was superb. It was really good, and it absolutely was straight out of the 90s. Even the font and everything. Yeah,
oh, that's right. That
made me happy. I'm glad it made you happy too, because it brought me back to just straight 90s, like good times. Like I felt like I was gonna watch Saved by the Bell, and I like saying I could say that now, but truthfully, it was like I go listen to Marilyn Manson, Nine Inch Nails, and Brood, and watch reruns of Twin Peaks.
Chandler said, yes, it's my birth name and Friends is my favorite TV show.
Wow. That's a win-win right there. Well, congratulations, Chandler, and thanks for joining us, because that's a fantastic name. I really wish I hadn't said fantastic. That's a wonderful name. I got to get a thesaurus.
Amanda said, yes, I know Foghorn Leghorn, but I never knew his name when I was a kid. Yeah,
right.
I think most people didn't.
I don't even know how I learned. I think I learned it because someone told me that. I was like, bullshit. And then I was like, oh, it really is. That's weird.
Kristen said, yeah, the giant chicken Looney Tune.
Foghorn Leghorn. Like,
does
anyone else think that's the weirdest?
You probably told me that since we've been together.
Well, that's what, like, I remember watching True Blood, and Bill Compton at some point became, he's like, I'll say, Sookie, you gotta come away. I was like, he became Foghorn Leghorn.
Kristen said, gorgeous Roddy Chrome. Howdy from the high mountains of Arizona. I grew up with Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, so did I. Well, howdy, Roddy Chrome, who's obviously gorgeous. I'm taking you on your word.
Artie says Ian K claimed Justin Timberlake invited him to join him on stage at the Super Bowl to review Popeye's trip.
It's so stupid to think that visually in your head. How like no one would give a shit. Like that means nothing to anyone. That's so funny. There's pop on stage. Like, hey, it's a little sweet. I like the heat, and all the crowd just throwing beer cans at him.
That was funny.
Artie, you always bring it, man. That's funny.
Amanda said the Colonel kind of does sound like Foghorn Leghorn, though.
Yeah. That would be my... You know what? As much as I don't... I genuinely don't fit the hipster, like the way I really am. I guess my look kind of does. So they would put me at little glasses, listening to vinyl albums, drinking craft beer, which I can't really say much about that, with my little mustache. Like, actually, this is all white meat. Like, that's the Colonel I would be, the pretentious douchebag.
The Stunner says, Wild Mike's Pizza. I had one the other day.
Did you like it? I really dug it. It's huge, and I like the little seasoning packets. I mean, I'm easily amused.
Digital Wasteland says, I love Foghorn Leghorn. My old
school.
Favorite old school. Funny as hell when he whoops the dog.
You know what's funny? If you watch some of those Looney Tunes, like, they could never in a million years get away with what they do. Mm-hmm. Like, then, unless maybe South Park, they push it and they get away with it. But they're known as, like, being outrageous. This was, like, for kids. Like, those old Looney Tunes are amazing. They're funny as hell.
Kristen says, Kelly Kapowski.
Kelly Kapowski.
Yep.
Kapowski. Well, for the ladies in the room, or the guys who want to answer, too. Zach Morris or AC Slater?
Zach. And I like dark-haired guys better, but Zach's just cuter.
You tell us. Not current day.
Just
at the time.
I'm not a big Dimples person.
Yeah.
Catherine says, I miss Mexican Totino's pizza. Walmart has a...
Oh, the Pizzadilla.
Pizzadilla, that's pretty good.
No. First of all, Catherine, my favorite food on the planet when I was a kid was Totino's Mexican pizza. That and Michelina's had one. I
don't think I ever had those.
Well, they were like, they're flaky and they were square, and you can put them on the little, they give that little, you flip it upside down, and it has a little like, it cooks it, you know.
Yeah.
It was the greatest thing ever. And every time we go to Walmart, we look for Mexican pizzas, and we have seen that Pizzadilla. Is it close? You said it's pretty god. So it's either amazing or you meant to put good, but it's still good.
Sir Bacon says, my video for tomorrow is whiskey rabbit jerky. Do you like jerky?
That's interesting. I love jerky. Love it.
I can't really eat it right now, but I do like it.
I love jerky, and I'm with you on exotic jerky.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most fun way for me to try it, because every time I'm like, oh, this jerky's great. This is like some weird animal. And then I have a steak of it. I'm like, well, that's really gross. Mm-hmm. Like, when you have it in steak form, it's kind of harsh. Like, even like elk, it's like super livery. Like? Ostrich, we've had all kinds of python. You have it in jerky, it's I love it. Because, well, and honestly, usually jerky's a mix of stuff, but you get just enough of that gaminess. So that's cool. I look forward to checking that out.
Jason said, I do. He's from Looney Tunes. He is based on a character called Senator Claghorn, played by comedian Kenny Delmar in the 1940s.
Wow, look at you. Look at Jason answering my question on where the hell that guy came from. Well, cheers to you, Jason, because I did not know that. That's super interesting. Yes, Huddy, I've seen that. Kelly Kapowski has a cooking show. Yeah, it's a really good cooking show. Yeah, she really digs food. You know how sometimes you can just tell if someone's like, you should do a cooking show, and they have no desire to do it? She actually seems like she really enjoys it.
Digital Wasteland says, Nicholas, you kind of remind me of Jason Butler from Let Live. I love that band.
Well, thank you. I don't know who that is. I have two people I have to look up.
But
the fact that you love them means that's a good thing, so thank you.
Kristen says, haha, Zach. Saucy boy. Dustin Diamond
Screech.
Was the real heartthrob.
Screech was the hottie. Amanda, they blocked your stuff automatically. Because you said
cursed.
Shit.
You cursed. The shit they said back in the day on Looney Tunes and our Saturday morning cartoons would trigger the crap out of people.
Oh my God, you're right. It was unbelievable. And like watching even reruns, you're like, oh my God. Like I can't believe they didn't censor it. And I mean, I'm glad they did it. I think it's ridiculous. Grow up.
Catherine said, Laugh Aloud's pretty good. There's a Mexican one and a carne asada one. That. I like the Mexican one.
Okay.
And it has a
it's
salsa
not cheap though. It's like $7, right?
Instead of pizza sauce.
Ooh.
We don't care if you curse, Amanda. It's okay.
Nah. That shit's all right. We are caught up again. You guys got up. Oh my God, that Iberico cheese is strong. It's like really. Have you ever had Iberico cheese? As a never mind the piece I just flung on my face. It's a combination of sheep, goat, and cow milk. So you get that like I know goat milk can be a bit pungent, but sheep is like with that flavor without the pungency at the end, with a bite, and then you add a really good sharp cheddar in there. It's not fantastic. Can't say that word anymore. It's wunderbar. Wunderbar.
Jason said he's in an old movie called It's a Joke, Son from 1947.
So Jason, I mean, you seem like you're definitely like a movie aficionado. You've seen a lot of movies. What? That's an interesting question. Although only one person answered the Zach Morris question. Yeah, Iberico. I think you spelled it right. Yeah,
that's right. I remember talking about how good it is.
Trader Joe's.
That's where it's at, and it's really good.
That's not the only place it's at.
Wow, that's where we got it.
Yeah.
It's a good price.
So what is everyone's favorite decade for movies? Like, are you do you like the 50s, you like 60s, 70s, 80s? Are you 80s, 90s? Are you the aughts, which is the zeros? Sounds weird.
Yeah, it does.
Zach Morris. Yeah. Hey, Dave. Cheers, Dave. Good to see you on the live stream. Awesome. I think, well, maybe you were in the last one, but I know the one time you were there for like a few minutes because you had a double shift you had to pull, and you came in to say hi. 70s, 80s slasher films. Okay. What's a 70s slasher?
Amanda likes the 80s and then 90s movies.
What's funny is I was more of a like coming of age in the 90s, so I remember those better. But looking back, I had more fun with the 80s movies.
Yeah.
Like
I guess 80s.
Like Gremlins, Goonies.
Yeah.
But then again, my Back to the Future, which is like Ghostbusters, which are like my favorite movies of all time. But then you got Jurassic Park, which is like, you know, right there my favorite movie. But there's something campier about the 80s. It was just like
just special.
Goofy.
Yeah. 80s, ecto coolers. Yeah.
Where'd she say? Oh, you skipped down.
Saucy Boy says 20s.
Well, no, Sir Bacon said 80s for sure. Yeah, 80s. 2000s had some great movies. I'm sure they did. I can't think of any right offhand. Artie, give me some 2000 movies. I know there was good ones, but I can't, because I was immediately thinking Matrix, but that's 99, I think. We missed Ecto. Halloween is Halloween is, Jesus, you're right, it is, isn't it? I was thinking that was 80. Wow, that movie is really good. It's such a slow burn because we watched it every Halloween for the last few years. It's nowadays they have to every 2 seconds go and something jumps out at you. That movie didn't do that. They just like show him quietly in the background sitting up. Like, I wish they would bring that back. You don't have to scream in my ear to scare me. Because to me, that's not being scared, that's being startled. There's a difference. Like, I could walk up to a guy in bus and go, and he's like, whoa, I'm like, got you. I'm like a horror movie. You're going to have nightmares with me. No, you're just an asshole who scared me.
Huddy says 80s for most movies, but the Marvel movies now are really good to me.
You know what's funny is I've missed a lot of the Marvel movies.
Yeah. Kat says not so much decade, but genre is horror. Our sci-fi close second.
Our whole crew here is horror.
Yeah. Rye says so. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Which one is that?
That's the one we liked.
Okay.
Yeah. That's in the last few years. We have a month of Halloween, like from the 1st all the way to the 31st. Because my birthday is the 29th, so we celebrate it all month. We decorate the inside of the house, not the outside, because, well, we want to see it. You can't see it outside. We have a life-size 7-foot Jack Skellington and now Pennywise, who's folded up over there until I find a proper spot for him. But we basically figure about 30 movies that we're going to watch. And we always say it's going to be new horror movies. Then we end up going, well, I want to watch the one we know we like. What was the last really, I won't say the last one, but one that we really, 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 really liked was You're Next.
Yeah, that was good.
That was like, that felt like a throwback. Oh, I just scraped a shit. That's a bad habit. Okay, I already saved one.
I really like.
I have a weird bad habit of scraping off the.
I think the Scream movies are really fun.
Oh yeah, that was fun. We watched all 4 of those, and I actually really enjoyed that. And we watched all the Nightmare on Elm Streets again, and that was really. Fun. And then the documentary of the making of them was like 6 hours long. That was really good too.
Yes. Jason says, I love the 1980s in a nostalgic way, and the 1970s for more smarter movies.
Okay. Well, Jason, what's your favorite 70s movie then?
Amanda said, yeah, 80s movies were kind of cheesy, but also had their own style and look. Right. Like when you see an 80s movies, you know. You're right. I feel like the 2000s and above look very similar. Yeah.
You're right. Well, the 80s are instantly recognizable. Also, I just feel like you couldn't do some of those now. Yeah. You just couldn't. Adaptation. Adaptation. You know, I had a poster. Yeah, I actually just had to get rid of that because we actually had a fire like 10 years ago and it ruined my adaptation poster, but I kept it and I just recently got rid of it. But Charlie Kaufman, big fan.
There Will Be Blood about Schmidt.
Oh, did you catch the reference earlier when I said my straw drinks from a milkshake? You know, that's I said there will be blood, there will be beer. David said Jeepers Creepers and Saw. Never, you know what's crazy? We've never seen the Saw movies. Never seen Saw. I did see Jeepers Creepers. I thought that was pretty good. Amanda said, "Did you guys watch the newest Saw?" No, we didn't see it. Scream. I Know What You Did Last Time. I like both those. Yeah, I think they're fun. Oh, my hair's flat. I haven't seen it yet. I did too much flipping around. Now it's all flat. Sorry, guys. Yeah, how dare you let your hair fall flat? I know. Tomorrow, all the comments are going to be how flat my hair is. Disgrace. So see the Saw movies. They have the best twists. Barbarella was the 60s, wasn't it? That's Jane Fonda. Logan's Run, Barbarella, Clash of the Titans. Clash of the Titans.
I don't know when those came out, but I love them.
Okay, I think, boy, I want Barbarella, maybe early 70s.
Jason, also don't forget about Eyeball, Twitch of the Death Nerve, Black Christmas, Deep Red, and Toolbox Murders for slasher movies of the 70s.
Well, you said don't forget. I can't forget something I didn't know. I've never heard of any one of those.
No. Sir Bacon says, I think that some 80s movies were great, but as you get into the early 90s and the 3rd, 4th, and 5th editions seem
well, yeah, at that point, yeah. It starts getting rough to keep the plot going and the interest. Just a comment.
Oh, okay. Catherine said Godfather, probably the best 70s movie. I've never seen Godfather. Have you?
No.
I haven't either.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I think Young Frankenstein is my favorite 1970s movie.
Mel Brooks.
Jason.
Mel Brooks. Gene Wilder, probably one of my favorite human beings who've ever existed. So when he died, that was a big bummer. Not just because of Willy Wonka. Like, my mom loved Gene Wilder, so I grew up with, Stir Crazy and what the hell, the Blazing Saddles. So I grew up with all that stuff.
Nope. Mark says, what did you have for dinner?
Well, technically, we had a split there because if you haven't seen it, Mark, we I got to go into my show voice here. We did a review at Hardee's. They have new sliders. They're single, double, and triple sliders, and we did a review of those. And not only are they burgers, they're apparently cheeseburgers, and subsequently have the same amount of cheese. So if it's a single burger, you have a single layer of cheese. You have a double, it's 2 layers of cheese. Triple, you have 3, which was a nice surprise. And no spoiler alert. If you want to go, what we thought, you have to go see it. And on top of that, that was almost 4 hours ago. We also went to Trader Joe's, and we almost ate the entire plate. We have Umbilical cheese. Oh God, excuse me. That's appetizing when I burp right into the food. Umbilical cheese, which is sheep's milk, cow's milk, and goat's milk. We also have a caprese, salami, and a herb encrusted turkey slices. That's what we
Deli
had.
meat, yep.
Did you say what you had, Mark? What'd you have?
Dave
and
said,
now I'm drinking beer.
Dave said, I think The Stand, and It was everything in the 90s.
It. By the way, my favorite movie of last year was It. I know some people didn't like it, but I love it. He's sitting right there, by the way.
I know, he's on the table taking a nap.
Yeah, I got to find a spot for him. I'm afraid my cat's going to get it.
Jason said, laugh a lot. I hope you don't mind. I was being obnoxious with some of my movie knowledge.
Not at all. I found it interesting.
Kristen said, yeah, I like Final Destination.
She said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, someone else mentioned it. I said I like it. She said she liked it. Jason said, I think I liked Willy Wonka a little bit better.
Willy Wonka, that's my big thing for almost my whole adult life. I would watch Willy Wonka and buy a bunch of Wonka candy and then go into a sugar coma and then sleep happily.
Let's see. Amanda said, very few movies do that. 2, 3, and 4 are good. I did like Terminator 2 and 3. I love Terminator 2. I don't know if I saw Terminator 3. Is that with the female?
Yes.
Actually, I kind of liked it, but it wasn't as good as Terminator 2 to me. Wrestling Machine says, can I get a woo woo woo? Oh. Woo woo woo.
Oh. Hey.
Oh.
Yeah, put the new thing up there.
That's
just for you, Bunny.
Thank
Bunny
you.
31, you rock. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. That Pennywise, I put that up today. I was so stoked. And he says something too.
Does he?
Yeah, I don't remember what he says. Oh, I'm Pennywise the Danger Clown. Oh, woo, 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 woo. Okay. Woo, 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 woo.
Oh, God.
You know who does that the best?
Who?
Aaron. Bad Drink Shorty.
Oh.
He does. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, he does those. He's fantastic at that. Fantastic.
Already.
Where the hell did I get that? I watched too much British stuff. Oh my God, I think it was the Osbournes.
Oh.
They say fantastic. I get so like I watch Ricky Gervais. I'm like, God, bollocks, for like a week.
Already said.
What are you going on about?
Which food reviewer would
What
you?
did he say? What does he say? What did he say to Carl? He doesn't think that's bullshit. He says Ricky Gervais.
Bollocks?
No, but he said so, he when Carl Pilkington says something and he yelled at him. You know what I'm talking about? Because it got stuck in my head.
Talking shit. He says that. You're talking shit.
I just his verbiage that I stole. Like, I can't help it. It gets in my head. Oh, anyway, sorry. Oops.
Which food reviewer would you like to see terrorized by Chucky from the Child's Play movies?
Can I say that?
Why not?
We're just amongst friends. Because that's funny, right?
It's funny. Not actual terrorizing.
Can we elaborate on that? Like, is he chasing him? Like, physically chasing him?
You make it up.
Okay, because if he's physically chasing him, I mean, there'd be some humor with him chasing Joey. Mm-hmm. And Joey just turns around and goes, woo, and then goes after him. And then Joey wins. Yeah. Because Joey's actually a really nice guy. Can we make him pop up behind the endorsement? And he's like, with his hat, and he comes up and he's like, hey, I can't say what he says. I wanted to say I can't cuss. But, yeah. Just
say, like...
They get the point.
Okay.
I just think that'd be funny. By the way, nothing against endorsement. I think that'd be equally funny. I would, if I could nominate one, it'd be him chasing us, because I'd be honored to have Chucky chase us in a video.
Mark says start doing kitchen cooking.
By the way, if you guys haven't seen, please check out. We'll do more of them in the future, but things have got, like, rearranged on the channel. We did a Jason Voorhees not copycat. It was a recipe of a black pizza. We made a black pizza, like, from scratch. It was, the dough was pitch black, and we did this whole intro with Jason Voorhees, and the whole thing, I'm Jason the entire time. And we also did a Headless Horseman, where I had to do green screen and all that. So go check those out. And those are friggin' cool. But I'm like, oh, they're cool. Those things I did are cool.
Catherine says, I've seen the See No Evil, Hear No Evil. It was hilarious, but I don't think I've seen Stir Crazy.
I want to say is Stir Crazy, I know Jason will know this. Is Stir Crazy the one where they're in jail and he ends up doing, like, bull riding?
That sounds so random.
Yeah, it's 80s. It's ridiculous plot.
So Bacon said, are you Charles Bronson fans? Death Wish?
Yes, I like Charles Bronson. Canon. Any Canon film is like ridiculously over the top.
I like Death Becomes Her.
It's almost the same thing. Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn, Charles Bronson.
Bunny31 says, oh my God, I love Ricky. Anyway, I just stopped to show some love for you guys. Have a fabulous night.
Bunny, we love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jason said, I loved when Marilyn Manson started his...
Who's Ricky?
I don't know who Ricky is.
Ricky Martin? I think you misspelled Nick.
I think she's talking about Ricky Martin.
No, I don't know. Ricky
Martin?
Maybe it's a movie. I don't know. If you're still here, Bunny, well, who's Ricky?
Anyways, I'm sorry. I loved when Marilyn Manson started his Portrait of American Family with lines from Willy Wonka before he went to the tunnel.
There's no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going.
Dave says, Gordon Ramsay and You Are the Donkey is hilarious.
Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. All the fires of hell are glowing. Are the grizzly reapers mowing? Yes! And like, that's what Manson... But Gene Wilder at one point just goes, ah! She starts screaming at the top of his lungs. It's way scarier. And then they generally show a chicken get his head chopped off.
Yeah.
In Willy Wonka. Like, literally, head goes, and she's like, oh, shit. It's amazing. Oh, I want to watch that now so bad.
Gordon Ramsay and You Were the Donkey is hilarious.
Donkey. By the way, guys, what's funny is before we kind of fell into the niche of the food stuff, I was doing music stuff. I did a musical rendition.
Ricky Gervais. That's what
Ricky Gervais. Absolutely. Ricky's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic again.
There you are with your fantastic.
Fantastic. Yeah, Ricky Gervais is brilliant. I really, truly think he's a comedic genius. He's the podfather. But he invented the podcast.
Does he still do his podcast?
Nope. No? But he basically invented that whole thing, basically. With Stephen Merchant, who's oh god, he's funny.
Yeah.
Stephen Merchant and Carl Pilkington, who's like a reluctant genius. Bunny, have you seen the An Idiot Abroad? That's so freaking good too. And it's so genuine. That's just who he is. But what was I saying?
Oh, we were talking about Gordon Ramsay.
Oh yes, before the start. Sorry, before the music. I actually had to take him down because I was afraid I was going to get hit with a copyright strike. I used to do music. I do my own music, and I would splice in like clips from like The Room. I did a Tommy Wiseau, The Room.
Oh yeah.
It's like, do you even understand life? And it's like to music and and the music's really cool and everything. But I did a Gordon Ramsay one.
That's right.
Yeah, and I did a Willy Wonka one. That's the other one I did was Willy Wonka. Maybe I'll put them up sometime.
Amanda says, I remember that black pizza video. It was cool.
Oh, you saw it. Have you been around that long, or did you see it after the fact? Because if you've been around that long, then I gotta salute you.
Yeah. Artie says you should do a copycat recipe of the Jason burgers from Jason Goes to Hell.
Is that real?
What's in it? Is it nasty?
I love that idea. We'll do that soon if that's it. Like, yeah. Well, yeah. Is it like brains? Well, I guess we could do brains, don't we? Scrapple.
Amanda said, did it make you poutine though?
Poutine.
Stir Crazy is in the jail.
Right. Okay. See, Jason knows what he's talking about. I like that one. I grew up with that one. You know, everyone has that movie that when you're a kid you watch on VHS, although anyone who's not our age is like, huh?
Oh, did it make your poo green?
I thought you were making a comment about the fact you said poutine earlier.
I know. Did it?
Yes. The black dye. Yeah, I like the black Whopper when people are freaking out.
They thought they were dying.
And we did like a big intro for that, and then remember it messed up, and we had to do it again.
For the what?
The black Whopper. We did a whole thing with the black Whopper, the Halloween Whopper. Remember that a couple years ago? And we had The Room. I had like light. Thing? No, we had the lights, and we had the burger in the middle, and I had smoke machine. And you're like conjuring up.
Yeah,
we did this whole big thing, and we did the video. And my as I was editing and extracting the data, my card got corrupted. And I was freaking out. I spent the entire night trying to find programs to take the data off, and it was gone. So we had to redo the entire thing the next day. That sucked.
Yeah. I barbecued burgers for all of us.
We did that with the quesalupa. We pre-ordered it. Remember that? And then we pre-ordered the quesalupa, which was the two pieces of the cheese in the middle. Bell? It was like a tortilla with cheese in the middle, and then it was like, and we pre-ordered it, and you had to go special order it, pick it up, and only a certain amount of people got it, and we recorded it, and it didn't. The freaking camera did, and you had to go back up there, and they denied you, and then so I had to like contact them and make it right, and then the head office of Taco Bell contacted me to make it right. That was a nightmare. Sorry guys, that's a little inside. I guess I can probably talk about the commercial now, right?
Well, let's get to the end of this.
Okay, so we're going to catch up with this, and then, guys, I'm going to tell you about who I was contacted by today.
Mark says, I barbecue burgers for all of us. We say...
Hi, Tammy, Sammy, and Jami.
Hi, Tammy, Sammy, and
Too many M's. I said Jami.
I love Canon Films, too, from Jason. Julian Smith, a Die Hard one is the best with Bruce Willis as John McClane.
Still a great name, Julian Smith. Love Julian Smith. Yep.
Ricky Gervais. Okay, I already said that. Jason said that tunnel scene freaked me out when I was little.
Ricky Gervais. Yeah, I spelled Ricky Gervais. It's RICKYGERVAIS.
Well, I responded to that earlier.
Well, no, I think that's it.
Okay. Jason said I was also a big fan of They Live. I love that movie.
Your dad loves that movie.
Does he?
Yeah.
Digital said, did you guys like Rob Zombie's version of Halloween?
It was better than I thought it was going to be, but
that's where he's really big, right?
I liked when he turned into him. I thought the whole lead up took a little too long.
It was
Remember
long
when he was a kid and all that stuff? Yeah.
Although the kid in the
I dug how
was funny.
Huh?
When the kid was wearing the big old head, the mask.
Well, I had one big issue, and this is stupid. This is a prop thing because her dad's a prop guy. He's a Hollywood prop guy. And so I looked for that kind of stuff. Was for some reason that mask was there, and I liked they used the big mask and all that. But when he put it into the floorboards, later on he pulled it out and it was scarred up. How the flying frick did a mask get scarred? Because when he first put it on, it was the original mask, and then when he put it on later, there's like it looked like it got sewed back up and it looked like a scar. I was like, I know that's stupid, but it bugged me. But I did dig that. I think it was a wrestler that guy, he was scary.
Yeah.
Like when he started going like that. Because the thing about Michael Myers that's scary is when he starts getting aggressive, his fake hair, his William Shatner hair, he starts and he's punching through the wall. And here's the thing, the original Michael Myers was kind of big. Whatever. This guy punching through the wall was believable.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking like a 6'8", 300-pound beast just punching through a wall. I'm like, yeah, that's actually scary. And he's like reaching real hard and his hair's flipping around.
Yeah, he did a good job.
Like I remember on Roger Rabbit when the weasels started getting freaked out and their hair started getting all weird. And they're like, and like it used to freak me out.
Bunny.
People are like, what?
Bunny says, oh my God, yes, Idiot Abroad. I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Dave said, Jason Voorhees teleporting was freaky, especially in Brooklyn when he uppercut.
I remember that. Actually, the only part of that I remember is him uppercutting someone's head off.
Saucy Boy says, I thought Edward Podcastingberg invented the podcast.
Yeah, that's Edward Podcastingberg. It's in the name.
Bunny said, if you guys want to try something from KY, just let me know and I could send it to you. Kentucky?
You tell us. I would love to try something from Kentucky. If there's something there that's like exclusive or like well known in Kentucky, then please let us know. And yeah, we'll get in contact. And I would love that. That sounds really good.
Julian Smith says Die Hard 1 and They Live, directed by John Carpenter, were both released in the same year, 1988.
Wait, whoa.
Were they?
Wait, what? Oh. Okay, for a second I thought you were saying Die Hard 1 was directed by John Carpenter. Okay, I was like, you're just saying Die Hard 1 and They Live, directed by...
Digital says, yeah, his hair was scary AF. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Amanda says, I think I've been subbed for a couple years because I remember watching the Black Pumpkin Pizza video when it came out. It was a little after I found you guys with the chalupa copycat recipe.
Wow. Well, cheers to you, Amanda. Yeah. You're original. That's awesome.
Dave said bourbon is Kentucky.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you wanna send us a thing of fine Kentucky bourbon, we'll review that. We're like, yeah, this is pretty good. I like this. Thanks for watching, guys, and that's it.
Zombie says hello, Jen and Nicholas. I love you guys.
Who's that?
Zombie.
Oh. We love you. Who, Nick? Oh well, you said ass in my name, so I'll take back my love.
Watch yourself. Oh no.
Jason Voorhees teleported. Yeah, I don't remember the teleportation. What? By the way, what should I add for quesadillas blocked? Did you see that?
Is it blocked?
It said you had to add that. They're like, YouTube's automation was like, quesadilla? What's this swear word?
What should I add for quesadillas? What is?
Well, what would you put in one?
Is that what you mean?
Boy, you know what? My favorite quesadilla. My favorite quesadilla, and yes, you can do anything with it. And we're gonna have a food truck where we do quesadillas. My favorite quesadilla is I like pulled pork, barbecue pulled pork,
cheddar cheese.
No, I don't like cheddar.
I like cheddar.
See, I like a lighter, like more melty cheese, like a Fontina or Gouda. And then, or even a spicy cheese, maybe like if you have a ghost pepper cheese or like a really good habanero cheese, put that on there with a little barbecue sauce, maybe a little cilantro and some green onions on top with sour cream. That's what I would do for a quesadilla.
Sir Bacon said, do you remember I was inspired by your quesalupa copycat that I made my own bacon version of it for a video?
I do remember that. Yeah, and yours actually looked really good.
Bunny said, I just need an address. I live 20 minutes from the Jim Beam Distillery. Aw, shit.
Well, Bunny, I got your email. I will contact you.
Okay, so now tell your story because we're caught up.
Okay, we are caught up. Do you guys want? Well, first of all, I have to do this. I'm a showman. Do you guys want to hear about the contact and the interview that I have today? A contact that I got today about an interview that I'm going to have Tuesday about potential international television commercial. Does anyone want to hear about that?
Yes. You have to talk about it now. We gotta.
No, I'm waiting. We gotta. If they don't want to hear it, well, Mark wants to hear it, so maybe we'll just personally. Yeah, we did our taxes. It sucks.
Yep.
Okay, there you go. All right. So if you guys aren't familiar, What, a year ago? And this is not the Travel Channel food show that didn't happen. This is before that. The very first thing we ever got contacted for on TV stuff, if you guys didn't know, was MTV, and we did, and they contacted a bunch of people, and they liked my story and all that stuff, and they did like an animated version called Owning This, and I was like, yeah, it's great. And then like shortly thereafter, I was contacted by Burger King. It was Tiffany Casting Company. I'm probably technically not supposed to talk about this, but it's Tiffany Casting Company in LA, and they're obviously a casting company who is hired by a company to scout out talent for a commercial. The commercial, this is the funny part. This is the part that I'm probably going to get in trouble for because I think they're being slick. But the fact of the matter was this. They said, it's not for any name brand. It's a food focus group, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to fly you out to LA and you're just going to try something. It's for a mom and pop company. And I was like, okay. And they said, it's for a chicken sandwich, new chicken sandwich, but we're going to do a bunch of Skype interviews. So we did Skype interviews. And what's funny is one of those Skype interviews ended up being with an actor who now is retired and does that. And I recognized him. And I was like, I know this guy. I looked him up. He's actually been in a bunch of shows. So it was weird. So I'm doing the Skype interview. And the best part is this. They're like, the guy's sitting looking at me going, it's for a mom and pop company. They're trying to like get off the ground. And at the bottom of the screen, it says Burger King. And I'm like, am I supposed to pretend like that doesn't say Burger King? And I was like, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, great. And we did the video. I did the Skype. And I was like, oh, I don't know. It didn't seem like it went crazy well. And then I got a call back next day and they're like, they loved you. So we need to do another one. So I did another one. At the bottom of the screen, it says Burger King. And I'm like, and they keep saying mom and pop. Bunny. Oh, bless your heart, Bunny. Wait. I got to stop my story to give a cheers. Whew. Thank you, Bunny, for the $10. We really appreciate it. Whew. Everyone cheers, Bunny. Oh, God. Everyone cheers. Bunny. So sorry. So all that stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to just pretend like this isn't happening. So I just played dumb. And I actually talked to one of the casting agents who was really super cool. And I brought up the fact that, it says that. And like, oh, and they sort of laughed like, I don't understand them. They want it to be like they want their anonymity. So just don't say anything if you're cool with that. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, well, that's probably the last I'm going to hear about it because I brought it up. I got another call. And they're like, this is with the head of this mom and pop company. I was like, oh. So I did a Skype interview, and it was this guy, and he's like, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I looked him up. It's so funny, he says his name. So I looked him up when I found out who I was dealing with. The day before, they called and said, you're going to be talking to so-and-so. So I looked him up on LinkedIn, and it's like, the head of marketing at Burger King. I was like, okay. And I get a call from the technician the night before, because I'm supposed to set up a Skype interview, but this time was on webcam. They didn't want the phone. So I had to talk to a technician and get it set up. And the guy calls and goes, is this Nicholas? I said, yeah. He's like, I'm calling about the Burger King commercial. I was like, okay. He's like, are you ready? I was like, yep. And I link in. This is Burger King commercial. And he's like, yeah, it looks good. So you're ready for tomorrow? I was like, yep. The next day, there's a whole new program installed on my computer. And they're like, go ahead and log in. I log in. And I see this guy who's like the head, whatever, talking to another guy. And I'm like, and luckily my microphone wasn't plugged in because I was like, hey. It's like, hey. And they're having like a private conversation. I was like, oh. And I realized they're having their interview. And I was like, and the guy goes, is someone else in here? And I was like, and I closed out real fast. I was like,
so that guy heard you, hey.
No, my mic was unplugged. He looked over. I saw him look over and he saw a third. Like 3 people are watching. It was only supposed to be 2, and he's like, "Oh, is someone else in here?" And I was like, "Woo!" Well, that would have been extra. And I closed out, and I was like, "Oh, was I not supposed to be in there?" And what's funny is the guy who ended up getting the commercial was the guy who I accidentally chimed in on. But anyway, so the guy comes up, and he starts talking to me, and he asks this, and I know I'm making this much longer than it needs to be, but he asked me one thing. He said, first of all, he goes, well, do you like fast food? And I knew it was Burger King. And I said, what is this for? And he goes, we're an unheard of mom and pop company. I was like, okay. So I was like, I'll play along. And I was like, and I looked behind me, right there, and that was there. It's the Cheeto fries. And I go, actually, he's like, well, I know you do food reviews, so what's the last food review you did? I said, actually, my favorite thing I've had in one is Burger King. I love Burger King. And the guy kind of looked at me like, does he know? And I was like, yeah, Burger King. I'm a big fan of Burger King. And he goes, well, let me ask you a question. What is your ideal chicken sandwich? He goes, what's important in chicken sandwich? I was like, jeez. Like, I think about this often. What's important in a chicken sandwich? And I said, to be honest with you, you can have all the accoutrements you want in the world, but if your foundation is weak, you have nothing. You have to have a strong bird. You have to have great chicken. The keystone to a chicken sandwich is the chicken. Okay. Cut to the fact that all that happened, I waited till midnight. They're going to fly me out the next day. We waited till 11 o'clock at night, and then finally the Tiffany Casting Company basically told me that they liked me and Burger King went with one other guy. And it was from like 100 people. So that's pretty cool. I was down to that point. But anyway, we got a flyer in the mail. And the flyer in the mail said, try our new chicken sandwich. The foundation of a chicken sandwich is the chicken. It was like verbatim what I said, and I was like, so like
stealing ass mother effers.
So I was like, oh man, okay, whatever. I'm never gonna hear from them again. Cut to this morning, I get a text notifying me that of an email, or I guess I got a notification of my email from Tiffany Casting Company, and they said, hey, we're doing we saw your Burger King video, which is exactly what they did last time. We saw your Burger King video, and we're doing a casting call for a food focus group, the identical wording. Would you be interested? And so I wrote him back and I said, yeah, well, I've actually been down this road with you guys not that long ago. Yeah, I'd be interested in it. So long story, well, very long story, less long. I now have an interview on Tuesday, and they said they'll fly me out or us out. I think they want both of us, but I know Jen has no.
They said Nick and Jen. I don't want to do it.
She has no desire to do it.
I'm not an actor.
So if they pick me, I'll fly out. And here's the thing: I'll tell you guys straight up right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend like I like it. And I'm gonna tell them that. I'm gonna say like, listen, I wasn't a big fan of the chicken, so I was actually almost relieved I didn't get the gig because I didn't like it. I thought it tasted weird. So, we'll see. But the bottom line is I'm not supposed to talk about it, so maybe I'll make this private for now. I'm bad about that. But yeah, and in between then, I had the whole travel channel, food channel show thing going on. It's crazy. Like, I'm curious. I'm not going to talk about too much, but, like, I'll know when new shows come out. I had most likely heard of those. So, I'll know who they are and if it worked out. So, that's the story, guys. I hope it was interesting.
Dave says, I haven't even got my W-2s yet.
Ooh. I thought they had to by the 31st.
They probably sent it by the 31st and he'll get it within the next couple days. Zombie said, Nick, you play in Dragon Ball Fighters Z?
I
don't know. I got the same message on Facebook, Jason says.
Oh, no, I haven't played the Dragon Ball Fighters Z. I heard it was good, though. Was it good?
Jason said, I got the same message on Facebook. Digital Wasteland sounds awesome, guys. Amanda, she says BK earlier.
Yeah.
And she said, I knew it.
Well, I have an inside track with them. It sounds arrogant, and I'm not being that way. I mean, I know for a fact I could get to the end of the process because that's where I get every single time. I'm always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Wrestling Machine, did you wear any pants in your Skype interview?
Yeah, I did. Honestly, I wouldn't normally care about that. But the reason I did was because when I did the MTV thing, which I actually got, if you look up Owning It, oh, cheers, like, you hear him? If you look up MTV Owning It, like, they animated me. They did I did an interview. It was like, oh God, it was like 8 hours. It was 2 8-hour interviews, and it's cut down to like 2 minutes, but they did a whole animation thing. I guess I could show it on here, couldn't I? Do you guys have it to where you can hear what I don't think you'd be able to hear it. But either way, the Owning It thing, I was worried about that because I was really early in the morning the first time I had to do it, and I was going to just wear my pajamas, and at some point he had me stand up. I had to do something. I was like, thank God I wore pants, Because that was when I had the big chalkboard, and he asked me to write something on it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was really uncomfortable.
Bunny
By the way, I'm friends with Ben Berlin, the guy who did that I just became friends with him on Facebook. He's a super cool guy, super great guy.
Bunny says you should have used the sexy voice.
What's the sexy voice? Do I have a sexy voice? Is this my sexy voice?
Zombie says...
I should have been like, I like chicken sandwiches. I think you should buy this chicken sandwich. Thank you.
Zombie says, Jenny looks staying with lipstick matching your shirt. Thanks. It was on purpose.
Goonie shirt.
Digital says, this story is truly epic. Zombie said, didn't want your life story, Nick. You can be quiet with that comment. Kat says, you tell him, Jen, mother effers. Because I said they were copycat mother effers.
Wrestling lawsuit.
Yes, good luck from B Bunny. Wrestling says, dude, LA is in my backyard.
Hey, wrestling. So if I have to fly out there, I'll hit me up. Give me your contact info, and maybe we'll meet up. I want to meet up with Matt from Reckless Eating. I contacted him last time when I thought I might go out there, and he's like, dude, come out.
Amanda says, so is it really a focus group, or is it some undercover terminology for another casting call?
It's a casting call.
Yeah.
It's for a commercial. That's the exact terminology they used last time.
Artie says, how about a commercial of you smoking a joint with the king from Burger King and talking about chicken sandwiches?
That'd be amazing. I wish they would go that far. But I hope that if I ever do get a commercial with the king, Burger King, I want the king to be in it. Because I actually think the king is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think he's the creepiest, weirdest mascot that's ever existed. Maybe other than Mac Tonight.
David Martin says, I tried the new Memphis barbecue chicken tenders from KFC. They're delicious. I agree with you guys. They were very good.
So good.
Kat says, can you show us?
Can I show you what?
Yeah,
I don't know what you mean.
Bunny says, okay, I'm really gone after the story. Whitfields, have a blessed night. Good night, Bunny, if you're still here.
You have a blessed night, too. Thank you. I'm glad you like that story. It's true. It's all true. I got a bunch of them.
Zombie says, Jen, do you prefer Jenny, Jennifer, or Jenalicious? How about Jen?
Yeah, I was going to say, the one that you left out.
Well, that's what he said. He said, Jen, do you prefer?
Look at the next one.
A zombie, do you prefer?
You don't have to read it out loud. It's just, well played.
The Chili King says, found the Owning It episode on YouTube.
There you go.
Amanda said, I watched Owning It when it came out, and you talked about it. I liked how you kind of talked about the nostalgic factor of foods.
Yeah, that was like my whole... Well, that's the whole reason I almost got a damn show, was the nostalgia factor.
Kat says, show us the animated MTV thing, you guys. Jeez.
I guess... Well, hold on. Give me a second here. Because I don't...
I'm going to get a beer while you do that.
Yeah, she going to go get a beer.
Do you want anything?
Well, we got two of them right here. Owning it.
Can you have me one of those?
What was it? Owning it what? It's my own thing, but what was it? Food? There it is. Okay, hang on. Look at the 19 dislikes.
F those peoples.
What's so funny is that was the first time, like, in the comments I saw people refer to Revue Bra. Like, if it was Revue Bra, I would have liked it. I was like, who the hell is that? I mean, this is, 2 years ago now. No, I guess over a year ago. What? Is that really only, like, wow. That feels like, it was eons ago. Okay. I should be able to drag this over. Let me... Stop. I have to do it so where you guys can hear it. Let me know if you guys can hear it. The fast food drive-thru was like a Xanax. You guys hear that? Hello everybody, I'm Nicholas Whitfield of Whitfield's Food Revue. I am a fast food reviewer, and welcome to my world.
The fast food review community is a committed group of YouTubers who review fast food, recreate their favorite menu items, and share their general love for all things fast food.
People are feverishly loyal. You'll see people get into arguments on the comment section about McDonald's, Burger King, no, Taco Bell, and I love that kind of passion. I started doing fast food reviews because I needed a creative outlet. I used to be the front man of a band. I love music, I love performing, but my social anxiety disorder just got so big to the point where I couldn't bring myself to do it anymore. While I was performing, I was in my world.
I love
right after, I would feel horrible. I get so inside my head with the social anxiety, it feels like an elevator that is just getting smaller and smaller, and you have no idea where it's gonna go, and you have no idea when you're gonna get off, and more people are getting into it. When I wasn't performing anymore, I needed a new creative outlet. Hopefully one that didn't make me have to interact with people. It was actually suggested to me by a friend. They suggested, why don't you do some food reviews? Why don't you do some recipes? And the weirdest thing happened. Within the first 30 seconds of doing my first fast food review, it brought back all these memories of being a kid. It was just so comforting. My mom worked at Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was my childhood. I'm not exaggerating on that. They would set me up on a little blanket and like coloring books and my G.I. Joes in the back of the restaurant. The food was awesome, but the people were so nice too. They were so nice to me. They were so nice to my mom. So it's like it all ties in. Fast food and fast food community specifically, doing the reviews, doing the videos has opened up so many avenues for me. I'm okay at just speaking. I'm not good at the interaction part. Food gave me an in. I suddenly didn't feel like an alien anymore because it's different of a background as they may have had, different upbringing I may have had, all that stuff. When it came to food, we're exactly the same. If it weren't for the fast food community, I would definitely be sitting in my dark little cave writing sad music with my 6 cats and being quite sad. I am very much looking forward to going to my first convention, the meetup of the foodies. The idea of going to a convention with thousands of people was just not a possibility for me. Now, because of the fast food community, it's something I'm really looking forward to. I get to connect with all the people that I currently talk to online. It's a one big happy family that we talk about food. It's a food family. There you go.
So that's pretty cool. No, I did not animate that myself. That was a very, very talented production company that did that. I thought that was pretty amazing.
That beard's though.
Yeah, I know. Like, look how small my beard is now. Like, that was so big.
It's a little bubba beard.
A little bubble beard. You know what? You know, all good things have to come to an end. And every word of that is true, that whole thing. But that was supposed to be, when they originally did it, it was going to be a big deal. Like, it was going to be like, if you remember in the 80s and 90s, they used to have what they call little bumpers on MTV, which it was like little 1 minute to 2 minute cartoons to buffer between one show and the next show. That was supposed to be that, but at the very last minute, I remember the guy told me, like, man, we're changing formats and we're not doing those anymore. So that could have gotten millions of views, but it didn't. I still think it's really cool. I just read down the CraveCon. Hey, Pepperoni, how you doing, brother? How you doing, Pepperoni?
Amanda said they loved it. She loved it.
First of all, let's no, I didn't draw the video. Zombie, the Huddy. Did you have a Paul? I didn't make the animation, but it did look like a Paul Stanley. Well, they were going on my Say Cleanse video. I had red makeup going across, but they did kind of give me the star. Yeah, I thought they did a great job in the animation. I contacted those guys and said, hey, you guys did a great job. Already, that's what I was laughing at, was the CraveCon. Oh, yeah. I know a lot of people who went to that CraveCon thing, and it got renamed CringeCon.
What was wrong with it?
No one showed up. And apparently it was really, really awkward. I think Ed Bassmaster went and just said it was a disaster.
I like Ed Bassmaster.
He can be very funny. And so, it's interesting. Oh, yeah, Goonies.
Oh, yeah, Goonies. Says the Goonies never say die. You can't see it because I'm, as they call it, a microwave. The microphone's in the way.
So, yeah.
Why is my hat in here?
I don't know.
Why were you wearing
I wasn't wearing it.
Why were you wearing my
I think you had it in here last time because it was flat as a pancake. It was like somebody sat on it. So yeah, that's that whole thing. I thought that was pretty interesting. But I thought they did a good job with it.
Yeah.
It's gone quiet.
By the way, for those. Jay Loomis. This is for you, Jay Loomis. I know you like them beers. Look at that. I'm telling you. This is about as good as a beer as it gets, as long as you like dark stouts.
Yeah. Courtney says, love watching you guys. This is the first time seeing you guys live. I always seem to miss it.
Well, you didn't miss it this time, and you are live with Whitfield's Food Review, and thank you for joining us, and we love you too.
Zombie says, nice shirt, Jen. Thank you. Jason said, I actually found out about your channel from the endorsements video. 18 YouTubers.
Okay.
We right. Talk about Kate Salupa.
Yeah, that was funny because that was the thing. Oh God, something was weird. Tasting on that cheese. Like a couple years ago, I did it too. Jason, you might have done it too. We did like it was a thing to do. Like you do a video of like all the other food reviewers.
Oh, okay.
And in fact, the video I did that on was called "We're Going to Be on MTV," and it was me saying about this, talking about that video, and then I got in trouble with MTV. They yelled at me. Apparently, I wasn't supposed to say anything, and then the guy he said legitimately like, "I'm sorry, I did not tell you that you weren't supposed to say anything." Mm-hmm. I was like, "I'll take it down if you want me to." He's like, "No, it's fine, it's fine," because he's like, "It was so sweet and nice. I feel bad." He's like, "But yeah, I got yelled at by my boss." I was like, "Oh God, really?" It was horrible. But I did the same thing. I did a bunch of food reviewers, and then after that, I don't think I ever did one again. Cat
says, how long will you guys be on?
We let the wind take us where it takes us. We don't have a set time on Fridays. On like Tuesdays, when we do our Tuesdays,
about an hour, maybe hour and a half.
Well, last time it was 2 hours, but between an hour and 2 hours.
It's supposed to be an hour, but
yeah, it's more confined and more structured, where we have videos and topics. Friday's just a chill out, hang out, kind of chat and do whatever.
Zombie says, today I saw Call Me By Your Name. I hated it. Glorifies pedophilia.
I heard that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I heard that too. It's Army Hammer. I've heard that about that.
Jay Loomis, never heard of it. Thanks for the shout out. Off to work, unfortunately. Well, have a good night. Or try to have a good night.
Yeah, it sucks that it sounds like you have a pretty hefty work shift. Yeah. But you know what? Just daydream about this when you get out, and it'll be better. Yeah, I do use hair gel.
I always wonder what people do when they work overnight. I know like security guards do overnight, and like sometimes like stockings, like people like stalkers.
I do use hair gel. I use Gorilla Snot.
Yeah, he does use hair gel.
I've gotten really expensive and good paste putty. I have thick unruly hair, so gel works better.
Dave says, between that and the quesarito, everybody went crazy about it.
Yes.
Kat says, okay, I need a refill.
What are you refilling? Did you tell us? You gotta tell. You can't just say the.
And she clapped.
You can't just Hercules. You can't just say I'm getting a refill and not say what you're. I know she always gives us the kitty head. Well, can't
because we got kitties.
Say job.
Amanda says, where's that Streamlabs link that y'all had in the description?
It's not there.
What's Streamlabs?
It's. Oh shit! You're right.
How dare you curse?
I'm glad you said that. Why is that not there? That's supposed to just be in there. Here we go. Sorry. Forgetting my tackiness for posting it straight in here. How do I put that in here? Can I edit a live video? Is that gonna fuck it up? Well, I guess I'll find out. No, it'll be fine. Okay. There. Okay, it's in there now. Thank you for pointing that out. That sucks. Thank you. I wasn't aware that wasn't in there. Making molds never ends. 20 hours.
12 hours.
12. Making molds. What do you make molds for?
Yeah.
That's interesting. God, 12 hours now.
It's a long time.
Yeah. Uncle Sam's. I know, with the tax. I hope everyone's faring well with the taxes.
So Bacon says, I remember the food reviewers video. I was surprised you had my channel with all those great channels.
I put everyone I knew. I mean, that was the fact. I mean, because I got a couple people who were really mad at me for not putting them in it. And at the time, I genuinely didn't know who they were. I wasn't being a dick. There was no one I purposely left out. I wouldn't do that. And that's why I didn't do it again, because so many people got upset and hurt. And I was like, I didn't know. I was just trying to be nice.
Amanda says, thank you. Zombie said, be a man and give the speech. I don't know what that means. Do you? Jen, I like the way you yawn. I don't know why. Chevy, 5 Speed says, hi, Dad, I'm back.
Welcome back, son.
Wrestling Machine. Jen is amazing. From Jason. Thank you, Jason. Part Illusion says, hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello, part illusion. I didn't say hi. So, I hit my, goddamn, hit my hand on the microphone.
That's what you get. That's what you get. Dave says, boats, engines, disability washers, rubber mallets, etc., etc. Good day.
Wow. Really? So you work at a company that does molds for all of that stuff. Are you like an assembly line guy, or that's crazy? I know it's tedious, and I'm sure you it's a novelty to me and not to you, but I love factories. I'm a huge, I don't know, I'm an industrialite, so I think that stuff's fascinating. But I do know those 12-hour shifts. Like, I knew people working that in there.
So how many days a week do you work with 12 hours?
Well, that was the thing. I knew people who did four days a week at 12 hours.
Sometimes it'll be like 2 days on, 2 days, like stuff like that. So.
But they always tipped me off to when they were throwing aluminum in the trash and were like, at 4 o'clock in the morning, went out there and got the aluminum.
Courtney says, I like live because Jen talks so much more. We get to see your personality more. Well, thank you.
By the way, I don't edit it that way.
Yes, he does.
Don't put that out. They're going to think that's for real. I edit.
Edits me out.
Oh. Here's thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
You're so generous. Cheers, everyone! Cheers. God damn, I'm not.
Cheers, Amanda.
You are not that. You are awesome. Oh, tink. Cheers, Amanda.
Zombie says, "Wait, I'm sorry."
No,
Dave
for the record, hold on.
Oh.
I do not. In fact, I edit as much of her in as possible. She's just not a big talker on camera. Like right now, it's more loosey-goosey, and we're just having a conversation. But when it's more on the spot of like, what do you think of this? Like literally, there's been times she's like, I don't know. It's a hamburger. I'm like, okay, then film me.
I'll break down in tears sometimes.
So when you see a video of Jen going, and then it cuts back to me, and you're like, what's that Nick doing? It's not me. I'm telling you.
I'm not a big talker. I'm terrible at small talk, and I hate it.
In fact, to be completely blunt, and look at I did that. Completely to be blunt and honest. Oh God, look at that. To be completely honest, the Tiffany Casting Company asked Jen and I if we were interested in a Skype interview, and she said she has no interest, so I'll do it by my lonesome and explain the situation. She has no desire to be on a commercial.
No, I'm not that's not me. That's not me.
It's a dish, not a disability.
Dish, not disability. Jen, flying through comments.
Actually on point tonight.
Catherine says, if you like Fireball, try it with cream soda. That's my drink of choice tonight. That might be kind of good. Sounds
it would mellow it out, probably, the cinnamon. Because I have trouble with Fireball. It's just too sweet and viscous for me. But I could see where, I wouldn't help the viscousness, but viscosity.
Jason says, I can never do a food reviewer video. I'm afraid I'll forget someone and hurt their feelings.
That's exactly, you're smart for that. Because when I did it, I genuinely was like, it's just cool, it's all my friends. And then, like, the handful of people I didn't do were really pissed.
You have to say it. Wubba lubba dub dub.
Wubba lubba dub dub. It's Rick and Morty's greatest hits. Motherfucker.
Chevy 5 Speed said, everyone hates me. No one hates you.
No one hates you.
What you talking about?
You got to get over it, Chevy. You got to get past it. You got to go to that 6th speed.
Dave said, all our machine operator. I like the job, hate the people, and they throw lead where it doesn't belong in the battery molds. Lead, I'm sorry. Lead where it doesn't belong in the battery molds. Also, Monday through Friday, 60 hours. Might go in an extra day to make more. Ooh.
Damn.
That's a
you working for a living. God. Much respect. See, that's a very loud horn.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, it's like, I think a boat just went by. I think a yacht just went down the street.
Zombie says, if I donated $1,000, you guys would be so conflicted if to hate me like you do now or love me.
No one hates anyone here. As long as everyone's nice, respectful, there's no hate.
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah.
I like how your personalities complement each other.
Well, thank you. Who's that?
Wrestling.
Thank you. And that's the thing, is some people are like, why that bitch never talk? And we've had the exact thing. Or, why that bitch talk too much? Talking about me. It's like,
no one's ever said that about you.
oh, yes, they have. I get all the time, like, they think I eat your food.
that bitch need to eat. She needs a
and
sandwich.
they're like, why does she eat all her food? I was like, I don't. She actually eats more of the food than I do.
Not always. I have been lately, but...
What you mean by lately? You mean last year and a half? No, that's the thing is, like, it is. There's a juxtaposition that goes on there from boom, boom. It's the dichotomy. It's the, what I tell people, it's the silent Bob and Jay. Where I'm like, snooches to the nooches, and I'm dancing around doing my little thing, and you're like, just sitting back being the cool one. I mean, someone has to be the animated one who talks about the stuff, and that's kind of my natural forte with that. So it works. I mean, do you really want two people like, hey, let me eat it. No, let me eat it. And like, okay, that's just fun.
Amanda says Jen's been upping her game and getting way better at describing stuff when she tastes it. Plus, she appreciates mayo and cheese. Yes, I do.
No, I agree with you on that. Like, there's times she tries harder to go something beyond. And that was the thing for a long time. I'm like, Jen, you can't just say Here's Jen's early reviews. Back to you, Nick. Like,
well, that's why I like the videos when it was just us both in the shot, because I didn't have to say anything, and you would just do all talking.
Yeah, well, that's what people complain. She likes that you are upping your game.
But sometimes I'm really
Your game has been upped. Now you have to keep it at that level.
I try, but sometimes my brain don't work that way. Zombie says, my roommate made chicken the other day and it was delicious. Was it beer can chicken?
Yeah, what kind of chicken? I mean, that's vague, man. You can't just say chicken. Was it rotisserie chicken? Was it a whole chicken? Was it chicken breast? Was it chicken thighs? Was it chicken drumsticks?
Have you guys tried beer can chicken? Because
super moist.
It's amazing.
It's good.
It's very good. Wrestling says, when I close my eyes and hear Jen talk, I hear Daria.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, Artie.
You know, Artie asked if we could play the. See, Artie, he's a vet here. He knows we can play the video. What's the? Can we play the Wendy's training video for hot drinks? Is that a thing? Sure, we can throw that up there. Wendy's training. What is that really a thing? By the way, if there's a video like that, we had a lot of fun. Artie, were you here when we did that? That was so fun. We watch all the training videos. Mm-hmm. You're right, man. Good call. It's right there. Let me grab it. Give me a second. And yeah, see, that's what, just for you guys, I got a program like last month called XSplit that allows me to do all these transitions and scenes, and also allows me to have your comments on here and allows me to play these videos live. And I have to say, I said it before and I'll say it again, but I'll thank him because it was very nice of him to go out of his way to do that. Tony from Old Nerd Reviews was the reason why I know how to do this. He walked me through it. So he absolutely rocks for doing that. Well, he rocks anyway. He rocks for helping me. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure you guys can hear it. Unfortunately, we won't be able to hear it, though. How do I do that so we can hear it?
I used headphones last time.
Well, if I can just even hear it through here. No.
I can get my headphones.
No, that's not. It isn't going to matter. It might work if I do this. Let me know if this sounds weird, guys. I'm trying a different audio setting. Do we still sound okay? Let me Yeah, that was so fun to watch all those, wasn't it? I'm sorry if I'm skipping anyone. I enjoy the great. Oh, thank you, Mac Sauce. Well, I just saw the Mac Sauce. Thank you so much. Can you try the McClogger? What's Chevy 5-speed? Chevy, can you elaborate on what the McClogger is? Well, I just want to make sure we're not doubling up or anything weird. Oh God, a Big Mac with 8 quarter-pound patties. Oh my God.
No wonder why it's called the.
Well, here's the thing about that. That's obviously a novelty. Like, I don't think a human being could just straight up take a bite. Like, isn't that like this big? I just want to make sure I can hear it in delay. I want to make sure it's not screwed up going out. If you guys can hear me normal, then I'll go ahead and play that video for you guys. You got to tell me. Although I did seem to lose the video. Anything? Where the hell did it go? Oh, it's right there. Someone, you gotta tell me if am I okay? Thank you, Courtney. Can you hear that?
Coffee's holding time is 30 minutes, that's so long. You can stay there before it starts to taste too strong. Hot, hot, careful when you pour it. Hold it steady upon the counter, let it sit. Pour it in until the coffee reaches the line. Pop a top on it, gets a lid every time. Wendy's coffee tastes so fine. Hot drinks really get you going. Warms you up when you feel you're slowing. Wendy's, we always serve it right away. Have a smile and have a nice day. Next is the cafe brew, just like coffee. Use the orange pot, it makes it easier to see. But if you're using the packets in your store, put it in the small cup and furthermore, add hot water up to the line and stir it in. Put a lid on and serve it on a tray again. Get a small cup when you're ready for hot tea. Fill with hot water, it's easy as can be. Put the lid on and set the tea bag on the top. If they want lemon, it's very nice. Don't think twice, give them guests a juicy slice. Hot drinks really get you going. Warms you up when you feel you're slowing. Wendy's, we always serve it right away. And a smile and have a nice day. Grab a small cup when you're making hot cocoa. Pour the packet and then you add your H2O. Use a clean spoon and stir it till it's all mixed up. Toss the spoon out and put the lid on the cup. Things are really looking up. Hot drinks really get you going. Hold you up when you feel you're slowing. Wendy's, we always serve it right away. And a smile and have a nice day.
Oh my God.
Best song ever.
Artie,
song ever.
By the way, can we just give Artie an applause for that one? Holy crap. That was amazing. Oh, some poor kid in the 90s had to sit through that and be like, yeah. Like, did you get it? Blow on everyone's drinks and make sure they have a good day. Oh my God. See, that's why my nostalgia, I have to mute that, I can hear it. My nostalgia, hold on, I'm hearing my own echo really badly. My nostalgia for the 90s is so high because of dumb crap like that. Like, that was amazing. Like, someone wrote that, hired a musician to write the song, and then thought, this is how we're gonna.
I bet that boy dancing wasn't even really the same.
Well, I bet the boy dancing didn't actually work at Wendy's.
Okay. Wrestling says like. Oh, I already read that one. I hear Daria.
I saw that on the amount of times I've seen comments about Jen eating. Oh, I know.
The first year I had my braces, maybe a year and a half, I could not bite into anything because for one, my teeth didn't line up at all, so I could bite.
Well, and you have super turbos on, which the way I explain that is like, imagine you bite a Jolly Rancher on each side and they stick to your teeth. And now imagine trying to eat like that. Like,
that's basically what I have
on
my teeth. But they've ground down a bit now, so I can chew more normal.
So when if people are not rude and they're like, oh hey, why is she eating that with that? Then I'm like, hey, she has braces. But when people are rude, I either just delete it or I get shitty back and then I delete it because I regret responding.
I think it's kind of funny. Why that bitch eat like that? Okay, the McDonald's.
See, Zombie, if you love Jen so much, you should be out there defending her honor.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, I just had
What's up with that, Zombie? Defend my honor.
What's up? Who did that? What's up with you? Do you remember that song? Eddie Murphy.
Oh, gosh.
And it's spelled, what's up with you? One word. And it's with Michael Jackson. And
Michael Jackson.
I want to know if anyone knows this. Does anyone else know what Eddie Murphy's big hit was? Eddie Murphy had a song, not What's Up With You. That was not popular.
Get jiggy with it?
No. Like, seriously, I want to know if anyone knows. I know what it is, but I want to know if anyone else knows what it is.
I think I do. Well, I know.
Don't say it.
But I can't remember. Maple Bacon Baconator.
What's that?
Who had the Baconator?
Well, Maple Bacon was like McDonald's had a Maple Bacon and Baconator's Wendy's, so.
Digital.
He's back. I'm back. Sorry, that's sorry. Thank you, Digital. Welcome back. That's so funny. I instantly. Hey, what the hell happened? We lost our live chat. Did I accidentally close it? That's weird. Nope. Don't deauthorize. We lost our live chat. Hold on. Hang on. Boom. It's back. Yeah,
Albert Rumpel says, hi, friends. Hello.
Hello, friend.
Jason says, can you play the Snowman Snow Cone Maker commercial? I remember getting that when I was 4 years old.
All right. I'll grab that. Hold on. Let's catch up here so we don't get too behind. And then I will do Snowman Snow Cone Maker. All right.
Albert wants to know what he should eat for Din Din.
Tonight? I don't know. What do you have? If you give me your ingredients, I'll bet you I'll give you a pretty damn good recipe.
Digital says, this bit is classic. Haha. I guess they really used to train their employees.
I know who okayed that.
I know.
That's my question is who was like, yeah.
Wrestling says,
this'll make our point.
Clap, clap, clap. Abraham says, good stuff. Man said, Artie knows all the cool stuff.
Yeah, Artie's really good with that.
Digital said, Nicholas, you should do a 90s nostalgia podcast.
That'd be fun. Yeah. Would you guys listen to that? I would do it. We talked about it before. We did. We did the 90s. One of the first things we ever did was a 90s compilation video, and we just did commentary on it on a podcast, and it got a ton of hits.
Did it?
Yeah, it got like thousands of hits, and I was like, oh, we just didn't do much. I didn't know how to continue that. We basically just made fun of it.
Abram says 60s is like 60 degrees. Digital says Jen's braces rock. Thank you.
Well, you rock for saying that. Thank you.
The Chili King says party all the time. Party all the time.
You're right. Yep. It is. You're right. You're right. Yeah. And then
party all the time.
Dave got the Rick. He's right. They're both right. It is. My girl just wants to party all the time. Party all the time.
I mean, it's a boogie in your butt.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Jason says, Albert is awesome. He has sent me a couple of packages. Well, that's awesome.
Well, we have a long... Matt, I saw your question. I'm glad you're here because now I can explain properly. Why do you drive all the time?
Because he has a phobia of driving and he can't drive. He gets tunnel vision. He drove one time in the 10 years?
Yeah.
11 years? 10 years that we've been together.
She basically
got trashed.
Well, no, at one of our shows, you might have got roofied because you basically couldn't walk, and the lead singer of the other band he had to get wheeled out.
Really?
Yes. KY Deity. He had to go in an ambulance.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, so people were getting roofied that show. I didn't drink that show. And everyone who drank got like basically roofied and couldn't walk. So I had to drive her home and it was horrible. But yes, I have a horrible, horrific phobia of driving and I get complete tunnel vision. It's actually medical. And on top of that fact, I do not make her and she prefers to drive.
I prefer to drive. I mean, if he drove, I'd be fine to a degree. But like if we drive with like a friend or something, then I'm not happy with that. I want to be able to drive on my own so I can leave whenever I want.
So there you go. Now you know.
You need to scroll up a little bit.
Whoa.
Right there, digital.
Well, what's the Apple Rumple is awesome. He has sent me a couple packages. Oh, I didn't see that.
I read it.
Apple. Apple.
Hey,
Albert.
Apple.
I don't know. I said Apple Rumple. Jim, do you guys remember those KFC Chicken Little? I think they were sliders. I kissed them so much.
You kissed them, hey. I
feel
kissed
like
some sliders too.
God damn these Chicken Littles.
You know what? I think I do remember.
Well, they're called Chicken Littles now, but I think that's a completely different animal.
You know what? They used to have something called a Zinger. I used to get
Zinger,
those.
the little ones.
Yeah.
They have Chicken Littles
Zingers
now.
were
We
good.
really like those things. They're like $1.
Pepperoni says, when I was in Afghanistan, I was in an accident that forced my 2 front teeth behind my nose, broke my jaw, cheekbone, orbital bone. I thought my teeth were knocked out until X-ray. I had braces till recently.
So I take
God.
it you're a vet. Like
Yeah.
not like an animal. I mean like military vet.
That's crazy.
By the way, to anyone who's in this room who is a vet or a current enlisted
Veteran.
military, then we highly salute you and thank you for everything you've done because we support the military 100%. Our entire families were military, so I was the artsy fartsy one, and you guys defend the right for me to be my artsy fartsy self. So thank you very much.
Sir Bacon said, have you heard of the T-Rex?
Yeah.
I thought something was falling. T-Rex burger from Wendy's. It's a 9-patty burger. Would you try the 9-patty Baconator? Well, sure.
I mean, we would try. Like the comment earlier was that the 8 quarter pounders. I just think at a point there's it's like a ridiculousness that it's a novelty. Like I don't think you can eat 9 patties. Like,
No, you
you're
can't
just going,
bite into it.
and
Like
you shove into your face.
I think like a 3 or 4 pounds.
Because it gets to the point where it's 9 patties. Why not 11? Why not, like it has to be edible.
Okay, Pepperoni says TLY.
Maybe thank you.
Thank you, maybe. Crazy style.
I don't know what that means.
I finished all you guys DIYs and they were awesome.
Oh wow!
Thank you.
Well, thank you for getting through all those. And we got more. We got another one's coming out this Sunday.
Quit farting in your chair.
I know my chair.
Matt says, "Wow, I had no idea. That explains it."
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things that, like, I mean, how do I broach that? I have a horrible phobia, and, like, I just don't talk about it, but, like, I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'm just afraid of driving. No, and that is the truth.
That's
but, like,
funny. Your anxiety is driving. Mine is not being able to drive, like not being in control of driving.
What's weird is I can perform. I have horrible claustrophobia. I have tunnel vision. I have driving phobia. I have agoraphobia. I can't talk to people in a certain way, but yet I can perform 100% fine because I feel like there's a task I have to, like on stage. I have no stage fright in front of thousands of people because I'm doing my thing. But if like you had me go up there and do math, I'd curl up in ball and just roll off the stage and just roll out the door, which probably would draw more attention than if I just did it and was wrong.
Pepperoni says, "Tell me about it. Tell me about it."
You tell me about that tit.
Wrestling says, "I've been drugged before."
You've been drugged a couple times. I don't think. Yeah, you said at the cast a long time ago you got drugged, and then at that show, I haven't been, luckily, yet. I'm not.
I'm gonna drug your ass.
I ain't hot enough to get drugged.
I'm gonna drug you so you just go to sleep.
It's just gonna be
Just go to
Tylenol.
sleep.
It's just Tylenol PM.
Dave says, "Somebody just got shot in my building. Time to move."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave, what state are you in, if you don't mind saying?
Pepperoni says, "I'm afraid to hit the live button and catch up. For some reason, I'm really behind on the chat."
We're a little behind,
Yeah.
but we'll say when it's caught up, and at that point, if you want to hit live, go for it.
Crazy Style says, "Oh, we just got the chicken chips in Canada from Taco Bell, and they're so spicy." That was a while ago for us.
That was like a year ago.
They were good.
Yeah,
we liked them.
Yeah, they were better than the stupid Chick Star, which was just
the
it was a crunch wrap with 3 of those in it. Might as well just get the chicken chips. Hello, Octavio Rosengrant.
Hello.
Welcome to the chat.
Digital says, "I meant to."
Can you hear my?
I hear you
farting. Chair?
No, that's you farting.
I'm like, welcome. I just want to.
He's just farting, guys. He's trying to lay it off.
I did have that bean.
Digital says, "I meant to say I miss them. Sorry, my phone is horrible. Spell type." Abram says, "Double."
I like Kiss.
QP with mac sauce and bacon.
Double quarter pounder with mac sauce and bacon. Can you just order it that way with the bacon? Because I agree that McDonald's. Why does McDonald's not have bacon as a regular? Like you have to get a special order, but why can't you get a Big Mac with bacon? Like why is that?
You should be. Maybe you can.
I mean, you can if you order, but why is that not just on the menu?
Should be a thing. Abram says, I'm sorry, Pepperoni says, "I was in the Marine Corps from 97 to 2005. Corp.
You're a corpse from, wow, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
You got an 8-year service, so, well, we salute you, Pepe. I know. That sounds weird to be like, we salute you in all seriousness, Pepperoni. But we do.
Zombie said, "I wrote a musical last week. Very happy with it. Do you guys like musicals? I love the sound of music and umbrellas of Sharesborg."
I'm a big fan of musicals.
I really like Sound of Music, and I think the first time you watched it was when we were together.
And we watched it a few times since then. Well, I'm a composer, so I love musicals, and there's something about them that I really like. Well, Nightmare Before Christmas is a musical.
Yeah. So would like Mary Poppins be considered a musical?
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, because they're singing parts, but the whole thing's up.
Well, nothing's entirely musical. Yeah, it's a musical.
Pepperoni says, "By the way, I'm a Vets for Peace dude, and I fought for my right to despise wars I've seen."
Absolutely.
Jason says, I was a Desert Storm vet, and thank you for saluting us vets."
Well, thank you for serving. Like that. Anyone who knows me knows that we're heroes. We donate to any vet sort, charity that we can. And the Wounded, the Heroes Project, all that stuff. Yeah, that's important to us, and that's something we've always talked about. And I'm dead serious. I'm not just saying that. If our channel ever got to a point where it's like, wow, we're a big channel, the Wounded Warriors thing, like we would be a full sponsor on that. Like, there's no doubt about that.
I know. I so badly want to work at the VA.
Yeah,
it's like what I want.
No, it's important. My family, were vets. Her family were vets. And, it's something that we feel very strongly about, and I would like to do something good for them, but we have to be able to afford it. So, so if this channel ever got, huge 100,000 subscribers and all that, then that would be something that we constantly, not only donate to, but, do charity events for and things like that, because I think that's extraordinarily important. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of vets. A lot. And they're not old. They're not cause when I was a kid, I always thought about that being 70s and 80s. But now, I know people who have, PSTD who are 30. They're younger than me. So I have the utmost respect. So we do 100% salute and, support anyone who's in the military.
Digital says, "Dude, it's weird how much me and you have in common. I used to have a big fear of driving also, and still have agoraphobia." I have agoraphobia too. I guess mine's agoraphobia and more like social anxiety, which is why I don't like to talk.
Well, what's weird was I went to the doctor for it, and I thought it was claustrophobia, and he said I have that, but it's agoraphobia because I have a weird, I've never really said this out loud, a general fear of open spaces, like giant, huge things like the ocean and things like that freak me out.
Flags.
Well, things that are oversized and just it takes take my breath away. Yeah, and it does. And then I go, and that song becomes less romantic. But yeah, so I'm all kinds of fucked up.
Zombie says, "Sucks you got injured for pointless wars." Wrestling says, where were you guys on 9/11?
Home. No, I was at work.
Home.
I was at work, and I remember when that was weird. We all got let home after the Pentagon one. That was horrible.
Zombie was in 4th grade causing a racket.
Yeah, I was working at Washington Mutual, so.
Amanda says, did you guys try the...
We did not.
BK Bacon King?
Did we try the Bacon King?
I don't remember.
I think we did. I think we tried. No, we didn't try the farmhouse. We tried the Bacon King one, and they gave us like 2 slices of bacon, and I wanted to punt it down the street because it was nothing like they said it was going to be.
They lied. Bunny says, volunteers are always needed and wanted at the VA. It costs nothing. I didn't know that.
Well, she's trying to get like a legit career.
Yeah, that is like, if I can't work with animals, I'd rather.
And she's got the resume, and she's put it out there. It's just, the VA's changing now, so maybe it'll happen.
Maybe I'll have to look back into it again. I haven't looked in probably a year or 2.
What? We're just got the bacon Big Mac. Oh, you got the bacon Big Mac. We ain't got no bacon Big Mac. What's your favorite reviewed lately? What's the thing that we? Oh boy, we've had a lot of good ones. We thought the Grand Mac was really good. We thought the double quarter pounder was good. The Popeyes was good. But today we just did a Hardee's slider, and we thought it was really good.
I guess that would be one of my favorites. We gave it a 5 out of 5.
We did get a 5 out of 5. I'll say the Popeyes was more unique but the problem is we reviewed the Popeyes as an entire meal, as a $5 meal, and the biscuit was a little messed up. I thought the shrimp were really good. It tasted like a donut, jelly donut with shrimp, which sounds gross, but it was really good and it was creative. But all in all, if we had to go back and just get one thing, it'd probably be the sliders.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd get the sliders again. They're really good. Whoops.
Well, we didn't mean to skip a bunch of comments. We're just can't get. We lost. I mean, if we lost them, then sorry, guys.
Issues with Octavio said, I thought I was the only one who had issues with driving. No. Zombie, if we missed anybody, I didn't see
it. Wasn't on purpose.
Yeah. Elizabeth says, hey Elizabeth, did I miss anything good? You missed everything good.
You missed oh my god, there was this one time this guy came in and we're like, whoa, and everything just went crazy and everything happened. Now we just watched some videos, although you did miss
a really cool
an amazing video that Artie, it was Wendy's hot drinks
song.
No, like a video. Like, what the hell you call those videos?
Music video?
No, it's not.
Training video.
Training video. Music video?
Well, they sang it.
It's like that Eminem that's out there now. No, it's a training video, and it was unbelievable. It's possibly the best one we sing.
Okay. Shite.
Damn chair. Need some oil. Do you want some of this one?
No, I still have mine. Dave says, being from where I'm from, I stay close to the wall. Just about everywhere I've been has been violent, and I watch Body Language. And when I was a senior in high school when 9/11 happened.
So I'm a couple of years older than you, because when I worked at Washington Mutual, I was in my early 20s.
You were probably 22?
It was, yeah.
So I think I was 21.
Yeah.
Pepe Roni says, am I the only one who misses olives and green onions on the Taco Bell menu? No.
No. I was like, yeah, you are the only one. No, I love olives. I'm an olive freak. So, by the way, I will say the black olives, I remember. Green olives, I don't.
I remember green olives. I remember black olives.
And I actually think green olives are far superior to black olives. So, the fact that there was ever... What were green olives on? Because I've never put green olives. I think of that as being Italian or Greek.
Bunny says, oh, lots of jobs open at the VA here. I'm in the healthcare industry as well. Keep looking. I'll look again because I have looked, but it seems like with the VA,
where are you at?
You have to have some sort of background in something. And I mean, I have insurance background, like different things within the insurance realm, but like nothing that would get me a job. And I've applied. Wrestling says, I add you guys on my resume, and the person who interviewed me watches your vids.
Is that true?
Is that really true?
Are you being funny? Or are you being you're like, no, I was kidding. I'm like, oh.
And what were we on your resume? Like, were we?
I totally think he's kidding.
I
don't want to be like, that's amazing. So he's like, dude, I was fucking with you. I'm like, oh.
Amanda says those shrimp were huge.
They were
really
and we got 10 of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of shrimp in there.
I saw Connor did it. I haven't seen if he got as many as we did.
Oh, we'll have to look at that.
I'll have to watch. He said we inspired him to do it. So
Elizabeth says stop.
Stop.
Zombie says,
You'll tear me apart, Elizabeth. Lisa. Do people call you Lisa?
Lizzie.
Zombie
says, poop this out. Never shouted you guys out. He's a liar. Hey, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Sir Bacon says, I'm sure you didn't know this, but I do not drive. I caused an accident and I'm afraid to be in control again. I can see that.
It happens a lot. See? Like, that's like at least the fourth or fifth person who, for one reason or another, has issue with driving.
No, I understand.
So I'm not the only freak.
Dave says, please show up for a change. Nobody got popped on the floor. First on the floor. On the first floor. Jeez.
Where do you live, Gattaca?
Yeah. Zombie says, the musical I wrote will blow your mind. Can't wait till you guys see it one day. You'll get screen passes. Jen sits next to me.
Is that the deal?
That's the deal.
You could always send me the music beforehand.
Elizabeth said, I'll have to watch the playback. You should watch it. That video was very funny.
It was, oh my God. That might be the best training video we've ever had.
I think
By the way, guys, if there's any training, cheesy, we're all about the cheesy commercials, the videos. So if they're, we're supposed to watch Jason's thing.
What?
Jason, are you still here?
Oh,
yeah, Jason.
Yeah, put that on now.
No, I forgot what it was.
Yeah, what was the thing you
I wasn't blowing you up. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. No, Jen's not secretary. She actually, first of all, she ran a damn business, and then now she's like really important in the insurance business.
I ain't that one.
Pretty important.
We bring in a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, and you specifically, was it Five Guys or some shit like that? It was like a big company.
Oh, lots of big companies, but Five Guys.
No, Brooklyn Brewery.
Brooklyn Brewery.
Brooklyn Brewery.
Guys.
So yeah, she has insurance. So it's a big deal. Jason, I do apologize. What was the name of the video you wanted us to check out? It was a snow cone. But let me get caught up. I love Black Olive. Olives
on tostadas.
Black Olives are so good.
Hey, as I say, heck yeah.
Yes, I think Black Olives in anything. I like them. I used to get the subs from meatball subs from Subway, and I loaded them with Black Olives.
They used to have Black Olives on the enchiladas too at Taco Bell.
Oh, green onion. Okay, you're right.
Did I say olive?
You certainly did.
I said black olive.
And you made me look stupid.
Well, no, you did that all on your own.
Go to the bathroom.
You're blocking me.
I have to go too. But we can't go. We can't both go.
Yes,
that'd be weird. Just like, okay, guys, we're gonna take a little bathroom break and just do a little like technical difficulties. I was home with my toddler on 9/11. I took it. By the way, when I first read that, I thought you said you were home as a toddler. I was like, oh, well, geez, you're a lot younger than I am. Yeah, the 9/11 thing was. Oh shoot, the whole thing just scrolled down. I think I might pop in a caprese salad, depending on where you go. Well, I like anything caprese. That's really good. What's my favorite TV show now, currently or all time? That's a loaded question, man. One of my favorite shows of all time is Twin Peaks. My current favorite show. That's a good question. X-Files was always.
Riverdale.
That's not my favorite show.
I like Riverdale.
I'd say my favorite show right now is probably. I like Schitt's Creek. I like Glow. I like X-Files, which is still current. I like Santa Clarita Diet a lot, and True Blood was one of my favorites of all time. So yeah. Digital's leaving us again, so you got to check his tube channel. What do you mean? Okay, go check it. I'm being legit. I said I was Whitfield's Food Revue stream coordinator. I work in social media marketing, so yeah, that's real. That's awesome. Hey, go for it. I'm glad that helped you out, man. You can say whatever the hell you want, and we're like, yeah, sure, yeah. He's my business manager.
Hey,
go for it, man. I'm glad it helped you out. Did they really say they saw our videos?
We'll be your reference.
I know. I feel like they're like, I've seen it, and they had no idea who we were.
We'll be your reference.
That's awesome, man. Pronounced like email. Eliz. I can call you Eliz, so I don't have to say Elizabeth anymore.
Snowman snow cone maker.
snowman snow cone maker.
I had a Snoopy
look
snow
at that.
cone.
What do? Corey.
Oh.
Wait, sorry. Dave. Well, oh, man, it's jumping ahead.
You're jumping ahead.
No, it jumped ahead. I love Sir Bacon. I love black and green olives and pickles, right? Out of the jar. I said right? I know I said that like it was a question mark at the end, but I said right out of the jar with a big fork. LOL.
Wrestling says Jen.
No, we gotta read that. Doritos has a good commercial with the midget singing Buster.
For real?
I don't know. Is that real? I agree, Captain.
Is Missy Elliott still around?
Yeah, she is.
I used to like her kind of.
Don't mind the rain. And then Corey.
Hi,
hey, Corey. By the way, Corey, I'm with your generous Steam thing you gave me a while back. I thought you might be interested. I'm getting L.A. Noire, and I cannot wait to play it. I played it a long time ago, but he's into video games. So.
I played games when I was sick. I don't really play video games, but I played.
And we talked about the great. I posted something on Facebook about the greatest video games ever, and I firmly believe the greatest video games ever made were made by Bethesda, which is Fallout, which inspired an entire series of albums for me, and a direction of music, and the Skyrim, Oblivion. Morrowind. Sorry.
I tried to. What's that one? Was it
so
Skyrim
good.
that I tried
so
to
thank
play?
you.
I started playing Skyrim, and I tried to play.
Buttons.
Yeah. And what was the other one? The one that you really like? Fallout.
Amanda.
I tried playing that.
Riverdale.
I love Riverdale.
Zombie. I've seen the Fargo. The movie's fantastic. I fucking love that movie.
We watched the show.
Sorry. One of my favorite actors in history is Peter Stormare, if you know who that is. Looks like Till Lindemann. I love that guy. I think he's amazing. The movie's great. And we did watch the show the first season. Really liked it. And we never watched it. It's one of those ones that we kind of forgot about.
Yeah. But
we will definitely watch Fargo. I agree. South Park. I think South Park is the greatest satire that's ever existed.
Captain Puckhead says.
Captain Puckhead, of whom
I've never heard
correctly called me out when I said lox and bagel and I spelled it L-O-C-K and it's L-O-X, and absolutely put me on the spot, and that was right, and I agree. But I do think South Park is one of the smartest shows that have ever existed. We never did a straight up Catherine. We never did a straight up Jolt Cola review. We did it on a live stream. We did it on a live stream. We could do one if you want us to. I think we still have them floating around.
We might. There's this.
Boom.
Boom.
Unopened Jolt Cola.
We did it on a live.
Yeah, we did.
Maybe we did little.
Catherine, just for you, for a small donation of $1,000, we will do that. Go ahead, next one.
Okay.
She said,
yeah, most people call me
Eliz, like email. So it's not Eliz, it's Eliz.
Bunny said, sent an email to you this evening about a video idea. So I guess I'm a writer, or is that a producer?
That'd be more contributor.
Contributor. You be a contributor.
It became a friend, like contributor. Contributor.
Pepperoni says, Nick, I sent you a Twitter link to a band called 11 with a song called Reach Out. Do you remember?
Yeah, no, I know that. It's good. It's good stuff.
Dave says, yes, it just came out. Check it out.
The Doritos.
Okay. Crazy Style says, I like watching TV on investigation.
Have you guys ever watched the Snapped?
That's addicting.
That show,
but it gets real dark.
It does. It messes my head up. I watch like
what if I start killing people?
I watched like literally 30 episodes in a week, and at the end I was like, have I plotted a murder? Like, I didn't think I did. And like, and then you start looking at it, like I'm going to bed at night, and I'm like what? Like, good night. I'm like, what's that mean? And I'm sitting on my phone, and I roll. I'm like, my wife said good night. She looked at me weird though. What's that mean? It's like, snapped. You're gonna die. I'm like, shit. Will my blanket protect me?
Captain Puckhead says Mike Tyson's Punch Out is the GOAT.
the goodest of all times. The greatest of all time. Boom! Got it. It's great. Mike Tyson Punch-Out is phenomenal. And if you, they might still be online. I might have blocked them. I don't know. My first videos I ever did was me trying to play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on YouTube, and I swore a lot. And by the way, as a kid, I actually beat Mike Tyson. As an adult, I was horrific.
I
don't beat shit. I'm Mike Tyson. He does this thing, and he winks, and then he blinks, and he just he's so fast. If he touches you, you're dead. That's like Nintendo. You get touch and you're dead. And I was playing on an emulator where everything's slightly lagged.
Catherine said, Witcher is...
Am I in the hull of a freaking pirate ship? Listen to
You're in the hole of farts. That's what those noises are.
The hull of farts.
Hole of farts.
No, the hull of farts. It's like the Hall of Presidents at Disney, and I said, I'm like, every now and then on to you, Jack.
Catherine says, Witcher is a similar game to them. It's really good.
I've heard that, but I heard it's a lot more complex, and I'm stupid, so I like exploring the world. I don't care about magic spells and all that. I love, what I do on any Morrowind game or any Fallout, specifically Fallout, although I actually put more hours into Skyrim than I did in any other game ever. Explore. I just run around for hours. Like here's your quest. I'm like, and I just run off in that direction, and what the hell ever I find.
Crazy Style says, have you played Fortnite?
No, I have not. I've heard amazing things.
Said second season is the best.
Fargo. I heard that. That's good, right?
I'll have to watch it.
Who is the main actor in the second season of Fargo? I know it's not. I don't think the first seasons are.
Dave says,
Quiz Ninja Wow on YouTube.
Zombie says all 3 seasons are pretty much standalone, just minor continue.
Yeah, I actually like that concept of the standalones. I think that's smart. You don't have to worry about signing Woody Harrelson for 7 seasons. It's like the True Detective, which the one season got a little boring in that one. But
Elizabeth said I really miss Parks and Rec, also Community. We watched both of those, but didn't get
a long time ago. Yeah,
into them, but we liked them.
You're down there.
Yep. Zombie said, you'll love the music in the 3rd season.
Sure I will.
Corey says, L.A. Noire is a great play. Awesome effing choice.
Well, thank you for giving me that opportunity. I played L.A. Noire when it came out for, I want to say, the Xbox 360, and I loved it. But now I get the chance to really play all the DLC, and I like immersive games where you can just explore. Like I remember L.A. Noire, it's set in that time period where you can go to La Brea tar pits, and it's this freaking enormous city where they actually got blueprints of the city at that time and made it to spec, where you can walk around and see what it actually looked like in that time period. And she knows that I am a sucker for. I will spend 10 hours just walking around looking at architecture from that time period. Because listen, I can't go. I ain't Marty. I ain't Doc Brown. I don't got no DeLorean. I do have a flux capacitor though. But I am fascinated with that any time period like that, and then you can go back and explore that. And video games allows you to.
Zombie says, please watch it ASAP, buddy.
The second season. Well, we'll definitely watch the second season, and then catch up, and then watch the 3rd season.
Jason says, I was in the movie Bonanza Brains, just waiting on the director. Oh, Bonsai. Sorry. What did I say? Bonanza?
He's a Bonanza. It's like banana, but with a Z. Like, do you have any Bonanza? That's plural for banana.
Bonsai Brains, just waiting for the director to finish it. He said he might submit it to Troma.
That's cool. Troma, that's old school, man. That's good stuff.
Bonnie says, I love the delay of the posting and you catching up.
Well, I'm glad you liked that, because we were definitely behind.
Elizabeth said, Snapped is a how-to show of what to do in order to not get
I know, because there's always and the one thing she did wrong, and you're like, okay, don't.
You write that down.
Don't put the gun in the dryer wrapped in a towel. That was literally one of the ones I saw. She put the gun in a dryer.
Pepperoni says, I have tons of retro shirts, new and used. My brother owns a head shop.
I'd
love to send you guys a package of shirts I know you love.
Oh, that would be amazing. We would wear them in the video. Pepe, write me on 9thevolution@gmail.com.
9thevolution, gmail.com.
9th, the word evolution, @gmail.com. Write me and I will get back to you, because that sounds awesome. We go to one of my favorite places of all time is a place called Asylum. in Florida, because that's where I used to get, and it was a head
all
shop.
the Marilyn Manson stuff
Marilyn
that
Manson.
you could get back then.
You could get the rarest Marilyn Manson shirts because Marilyn Manson's from Florida.
And CDs.
Yeah, but Marilyn Manson's from Florida, and he was called the Spooky Kids.
And that's where they did their meetup.
Well, yeah, and they were Marilyn Manson's Spooky Kids, and they would have these exclusive crazy shirts where like the Salvation Army was the Satanic Army, and like that's worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And you could only get that at places like that. Although to this day, I still wish I had that shirt.
You need to put up Jason's
I had that shirt and someone stole it. Yeah, okay, Jason, I'm sorry. We'll do that now and we'll catch up. God damn it. What was it? Shit. Snowman Snow Cone Maker. Okay, yeah, I know. That wasn't on purpose. We're
just trying to get caught up and getting behind.
Snowman Snow Cone. That's not how you spell that.
I had a Snoopy snow cone machine.
There it is.
Did you have one of those? Snoopy snow
I got
cone?
one from a thrift store, and it took like 8 hours to make a cup this big. Yeah,
There's just these little razor things in there.
that's it right there. Oh god, looks like the kid's crying. You know, products when the kid's like he's at a sweatshop. All right, Jason, this is for you, buddy. Here we go. Let me drag this over. That didn't work. Did it work? Didn't work. Pause. Hang on. I have to make sure you guys can hear it. And can you guys hear that?
The Snowman Snow Cone machine comes with 5 different flavors.
Oh, I have it on the thing where we should both hear it. Oh well, we won't both hear it.
That's just like the Snoopy snow cone machine.
It was just like it.
You can make
Yep,
Oh,
it's the same
Jesus.
thing.
snow
Look at him.
cones with the Snow Cone machine from Hasbro.
Is that it? Is that the whole commercial? Well, that ain't messing around, is it? That's like, it's just like this angry little like, put it in my belly. I grind ice up. I beat LA Noir. I played up to a point. I have to go caddy. Would you guys like me to bring anything back?
They want drinks. Okay. Captain Puckhead says, video games are too involved for me nowadays. I just play NHL 18. All I do, pass, shot, check, and sometimes punch. I play some games. I'm not big into video games. Well, I was going to say that. I just play Night at the Woods, and that's a cute little game. I played that when I was sick. It was the only thing that took my mind off being sick. And then I'm now playing Wolf Among Us, and that's really fun too. Oh, you read that. Zombie beat LA Noir on PS3. Sir Bacon, have you ever heard how to know your cat is plotting to kill you? I won't look at cats the same way ever again. Is that like a show? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Pepperoni. LA Noir is one of those games I literally was on the last mission yet never beat it and abandoned it. I think we did that with... We might have did that with Wolf Among Us when we were playing that together while you were kind of playing it and I was watching. We never beat it. Zombie, do you guys do taxes on TurboTax? No. My sister-in-law, his sister does our taxes. Paboo, have you ever tried the Fallout Shelter for mobile? Have you tried the Fallout Shelter for mobile? I guess not, right?
Yeah, no, I have. I
You
don't
have?
like. It's like a farming game.
Oh.
Where it's just endless. It's collect this, do this, collect that. I have trouble.
I
with
like
those games.
Farmsville.
Yeah, well, I think you'd actually probably like it. I have trouble with.
I like
those games.
Farmsville, and I like the little Simpsons game they had for the phone. Those are cool. Zombie, I wish you could rewatch Fargo season 2 for the first time again. It's Breaking Bad season 5.
Ash vs. Evil Dead is amazing.
Quality goodness is perfect. Oh, Nick, did you watch Ash versus Evil Dead? Yeah.
First of all, Breaking Bad is a probably one of the greatest shows ever
It's
existed.
really
so
good. We watched the first 2 seasons and then stopped for a long time.
We did, and then everyone was like, "You got to get back into it." And then we did. Then we got hooked on. We watched.
Same with Dexter. I love Dexter. It's one of my favorite shows ever. And that
Ash vs. Evil Dead is super funny.
that's really good.
And it's Bruce Campbell, who's just like he's the king of tongue in cheek.
Captain Puckhead says Marilyn Manson is from Florida. I thought he came from the depths of hell. Oh, what?
Oh, he did.
Oh,
No,
wait,
he
that's
did come from
Florida.
the depths of hell.
That's what he said.
Florida.
He said, "Oh, what? That is Florida."
Oh,
He said.
I said the same
You
joke.
tried to steal his joke. See what you're doing there?
No, great minds think alike. No, you're right. Yeah.
The Chili King says, "What do you think about the newer Marilyn Manson stuff?"
It's not. It's not the same as the old stuff, and I understand as a musician and artist myself, you have to progress, you have to change, but I can't pretend like it gives me that same little kick that it used to. I still think Antichrist Superstar is the best album that he ever put out, but I still always find something I really like on his albums. So
Yeah, you like it more than I do. I think I've lost it a little bit.
wait till my new album comes out, guys. It's like, it's melodic. At the same time, I'll be like, that's exactly what it sounds like. I'm not joking. Like, I'm working on it right now. I just finished a song today.
Let's see. Amanda says yes. Elizabeth says yes. Got any ice cream?
What's the yes for?
I'm not sure.
Oh, can I get you anything?
Oh, yes. Got any ice cream? Okay.
So I ask a question, and I go, I'm like, huh?
Elizabeth says, I think the cat murderer thing is a YouTube video. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
What was what did Jamie Kennedy say that his impression of Eddie Murphy? Huh?
I don't
What
know.
was it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I don't
I
remember.
don't remember it either.
Jason says, thank you for playing that. Could you play the hanker for a hunk of cheese commercial?
Hanker for a hunk of cheese.
That's a commercial.
No, I didn't leave. Take a dump. I had to go pee.
He pooped a little.
I had to go pee. I can't go poo poo that fast. What's it? Oh, hanker for a hunk. There it is. Hanker for a. I got a hanker for a hunk of cheese.
Oh God.
Oh, look at. I remember this actually. Oh my God. Yeah. Let me see if we can hear it too. What we need to do is we need to go in here and put this on and we hit okay, and then we go over to here and then we put this here and then we put this here and everyone can hear it and have a good time. That's how that shit works. Hold on. Can you hear that? Bang, bang, bang.
I remember that.
Hanker for a hunk of cheese. Little cheese sandwiches. Those look like waffles.
That made me want cheese and
Oh, the crackers. I thought they were waffles. That's amazing.
I want some cheese.
I don't think you could do that. Like we're like at the bottom, we have to be like some sort of disclaimer, like cheese might give you heart attacks. Don't ever have a hankering for a hunk of cheese. If you feel weak in the knees after eating cheese, please consult a physician immediately.
Sir Bacon said, it's in several medias, books, calendars, online skits, etc. Tips include like the litter boxes practice for the cat, like contemplating your murder thing.
No, I think my sister has that.
Zombie says, Nick, do you have an OG iPod Classic?
I do. It's broken. I might even have it laying around here.
Captain says, Dexter was a great show, but the last 2 seasons were hot garbage. Yeah, the last...
They jumped the shark with some of the shit they were doing.
I hated the way
I hated that Deborah
it
died.
ended. I was real pissed that Deborah died.
I have to ask them, are you guys cool with a shot of Sailor Jerry?
I was real mad Deborah died. I was mad that he went and became a fucking jack lumberer.
A jack lumberer.
What are they called? Lumberjack. I was real mad that he became a lumberjack and ditched his girlfriend and his kid.
That was some guy's name, Jack Lumber.
That was some bullshit. Bullcrap.
The last season was hard.
But the second to last, honestly, I don't remember. But most of them were very good.
Yeah.
Now,
the first few were so good. The one with John Lithgow.
That was
the
great.
Trinity kill. Oh my God, that was so dark.
True Blood.
Made you
that
feel,
was some hot
garbage.
A
show's good. Yeah.
Later.
True Blood got to be bad, but a show's good when you go to sleep at night and it like disturbs you, like it messes you up, like when he killed shit, what's her name?
His wife.
Yeah, blonde. Shit.
God.
I didn't think she was actually. I mean, he murdered her.
That was some BS.
Yeah.
Bathtub.
Yeah, like that wasn't just like, oh, she died. No, he straight up murdered her.
I can't remember her name either.
I can't either.
But that was some messed up stuff.
I remember her real name, but I can't remember.
Okay. Captain says, I'm finishing up my new CD. It's Hardcore Death Polka.
Sweet. I think Cannibal Corpse and Weird Al Yankovic would be like really into it. Kanks, I saw your sliders video and I'm gonna get some now.
You should, because they're good.
Yeah, hopefully I can't recommend them high enough. Besides, who has sliders besides Hardee's? And I actually looked it up.
Besides, like
Hardee's had sliders a year ago.
Crystal and
but yeah, they're good.
Yeah, hopefully yours makes them well.
Wait, is that real? Wendy's has a cold drink on top of the hot drink. Oh, that's good. Well, I'll put that. Okay. No one answered my question about my Sailor Jerry though.
Well, okay. Let me get through these. Jason said you could play a 2 for. Oh, you could play a 2 for. Okay, they're talking amongst themselves. Sorry. Zombie. First 4 seasons of Dexter were awesome. Then something happened. Laugh out loud.
Yeah, the writers happened.
Captain.
You know what happened when LaGuardia, that's her name, right? When she got shot and Deborah got weird, it all went downhill.
Didn't she kill her? Shoot her?
Yes, but that's when shit got like.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a good turning point, but the fact that Deborah got so messed up, it kind of messed up the whole dynamic of the show.
Well, it was weird that she got a crush on Dexter.
Yeah, it was.
That was a little strange.
They're related.
They were brother and sister, but he was adopted.
Yeah.
So they weren't really related. So it wasn't that weird, but it was weird. And then they were actually married or together in real life.
Well, you could tell it was one of those shows that had a great idea, and they had no idea it was going to pick up for so many seasons.
Mm-hmm. Still a good show. Captain says cheese makes my poop.
Lumber PI. Snake Plissken. Hey, if Kurt Russell from Escape from New York says there's a show called Jack Lumber PI, it needs to happen. That's actually really fun. Rita, thank you. Okay, damn.
Rita.
Rita. That's her name.
Oh, Rita. Yes. I was thinking someone said something about margarita.
And he said cheese Captain Puckhead said cheese makes my poop thick and smelly, so I try to eat it.
Way to go.
It inspires you.
Only if it's a double shot.
Sailor Jerry up. Thank you. Someone gave me permission.
Captain, I hope you mean cheese and not the poop.
It's in a sake glass.
Because he said cheese makes my poop thick and smelly, so I try to eat it every day.
Oh, you eat your poop every day. That's good stuff. Only if it's a double shot. Tell me when. That would take forever. It's like a 15 seconds. I'm like, come on, guys. That's actually. You gotta cheers me.
Cheers is
to you. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're here.
Glad we're not sick no more.
I know I haven't been able to drink in 2 weeks.
Yep. We had a beer the other night. Wednesday? And that was it. Do you ever feel lonely when Jen goes to work? No. He likes it when I'm gone.
No, I have tons of work.
But that answer actually should be yes, that you feel lonely then I'm gone.
I look forward to when you get back, but I need that time. I mean, when you come home, I'm always working on something, so I'm amazing.
Not really.
No, I always have projects and things I have to work on, and it takes a lot. Unfortunately, things I work on seem to take a long time. I mean, an album takes many thousands of hours, maybe hundreds. I don't know.
The best Dexter character was that horny Chinaman.
Well, he said I'm a masturbator, and that's from Austin Powers.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's yeah. By the way, Austin Powers has some of the best puns and things ever.
I remember when Austin Powers first came out, I thought it looked really stupid.
Everyone said it was stupid, and then everyone said it's stupid. Don't see it, and then everyone slowly came to me like, "Dude, that movie's funny."
No one told me
it was only when it was on VHS.
I thought it looked dumb, and no one told me anything about it, and I watched it. I thought it was really, really funny. Are you guys planning on doing a review for the Italian nachos for Olive Garden? Lots of people keep asking about that.
Well, who's the horny Chinaman?
I don't know.
Oh, fucking Masuka. Remember? And he saw his daughter naked? That was really awkward. You don't remember that? Oh, yeah. That. Are you guys planning on doing a review for the Italian Everyone keeps saying that. Now I feel like we got to do it.
I think we should just do recipe.
Well, we have to at least try it. I want to know what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Is it like, if it's like $20, then no. If it's like 10 or under, then we'll do it.
I'm going to look it up.
$20 review's a bit pricey. Unless someone wants to sponsor it.
Olive Garden nacho price.
I know. So it must be new. I guess that probably would be a good video if people are talking about it. They search it. Well, thank you, Pepe. I will definitely contact you back when this live stream is over. Vlog, wrestling machine. What do you mean, like a daily vlog? I don't know. I mean, if there's a demand for it, I mean, here's the truth of the matter. She goes to work 5 days a week. I work from home. So this little room where I'm in now is where I'm at 90% of the time. I do video editing. I do producing and composition and singing and all that and like voiceover. That's what I do for a living. So this is where I'm at 90% of the time. So I mean, I could walk around the block and be like, okay guys, I'm going for a walk. I mean, if you guys are interested in the little stories I have to tell about like the commercials and like my music stories and shows, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I've started a second channel. We're going to do more funny stuff. We're going to do movie reviews, like, I'm sorry, not movie reviews, commentaries, where it's just like a black screen and like we go, hey, hit play when the lion from MGM pops up, and then you guys can watch it. But we have an idea for a second channel. I just don't think it's appropriate for this channel because this is food, and you know, when people start mixing different content, people start to get kind of pissed.
They're $15. They said it.
Is it really? That seems kind of high.
We make that shit ourselves.
Yeah. Okay, we're more likely to do a copycat recipe than go get a $15 review.
I can't find it anyway.
That's kind of high.
Exactly. It will be extremely salty. You are right, Captain, because everything from Olive Garden is
salty.
Well,
I've said this before in reviews and in just conversation that Olive Garden thinks Italian spices is salt. Mm-hmm. They're like, it's like the old school Italian. It's the salt. Like, how about some oregano? Like, did you mean the salt? Because everything I've had is extraordinarily salty. I agree.
Yeah, we cringe if we have to spend more than $10 on a review.
I know. You got to think. Like, we try to do like 3 or 4 reviews a week now. We do a copycat recipe a week, and we do 2 live stuff, and we always try to do stuff. Like a $20. I mean, at that point, because here's the thing. If I go get that, I tip. I feel bad. Even if I take out, they're like, tip line. I'm like, God damn it. I always tip like a couple bucks, like more than I probably should, because I just feel, not that we have it, but I just feel bad. And I tip when we should. And then I walk out there like, I thought I was going to spend $5. I spent 20. I got the breadsticks and I tipped a lot. Yeah, 15 plus tip is going to be like $18 to $20 with tax. That's a little high for one of our average reviews.
Yeah. The Metal Pigeon's here. Hi. Did I get notification on my phone?
He said hail.
Hail.
Didn't get the notification. Of course you didn't, because YouTube hates our guts. But you know what?
Hi.
You're here now. So thank you for joining us, Metal Pigeon.
Zombie says, me and my mom watched Debbie Does Dallas the other day. Great bonding time. I've never seen that. Have you?
It's a porn.
No.
Yeah, straight porn.
Shut up. Just shut up with that nonsense. Elizabeth said, could you play the ABC PSA Yuck Mouth?
Yeah. We sure can. For
That's a porn?
Eli's. God damn it. Was it Eli? Eliz. 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 You know what I think of Eliza? I think of The Crow. Because this is for Eliza.
Was it?
Yeah, because that's his fiance when he died.
What's her name?
By the way, I watched a documentary about Bruce Lee. He's from San Francisco and spoke almost perfect English.
You sounded like you did.
Bruce Lee, not Brandon.
Oh.
Bruce.
Really?
Yes, he's amazing. He was amazing. I'm one of those ones who are like a latecomer, and I didn't I'm like, oh yeah, Bruce Lee's cool. And then like later on, I'm like, he's a god.
Is he fantastic?
Oh, he's unbelievable. And it's one of those ones that he's dead for like 30 years. You're like, and then like I just discovered him like, I can't believe he's dead. Like if like it like affects you, like people who it's like when people just get into the Beatles and they realize that George is dead, John was murdered, and it's just like it hits you like a ton of bricks. Mm-hmm. What was it?
The chicken nuggets. Did you see them? Remember those? For McDonald's?
Yeah, that's a good one. I wish. Okay, but we have a request here. What was it? Yuck mouth. Okay. That's not right. Oh God. Well, we have one from the 80s and the 70s, so we're gonna go with the top.
She said 80s.
Okay. Well, that's not disgusting at all.
I bet this is gonna be amazing.
They're all amazing.
That hot drinks one though.
That was
really
wait
good.
though, she said cold drinks. We have to look that up too. Amanda said cold drinks.
We'll do this, then cold drinks.
Are we still on this where you can hear this? The Bod Squad. Do you remember that? I remember that. Don't be a yuck mouth. Was that Tom Waits? He's like, I got a chicken. Oh, that's new. Oh my God. Oh, that's a good one.
So what was the other one? Cold drinks.
Amanda, was that Wendy's? Were you being serious about that cold drinks, or were you just being funny? Ronda Rousey in WWE. If I skip stuff, I am. Oh well. Say, do you have Captain D? Okay.
No, we don't. But guess what? I manage their insurance now.
Captain D's? Do you really?
Yeah.
So she manages Captain D's insurance, but we don't have one here. And Happy Man was always one that's like, dude, you gotta try Captain D's. We don't have it. I didn't get notification, but that's
and they're a nightmare.
Didn't out so then far. On. I don't know what that means. I hate spending $10 on a fast food item. Right. Doesn't anything over $10 feel like
that should be like
this isn't fast food anymore? Like
at least like a Five Guys ish, like more than
even then.
I think.
I don't know. I'm just getting old, so I'm just like one of those people who are like, it used to be a quarter. It's $10 now. I'm like, it used to be a quarter, and I just stick.
It was never a quarter in your life.
I just stick to it. Whoppers used to be a quarter. Like, this never been a quarter in the history of burger. It used to be a quarter. After a commercial, could you play? Oh, we did, Mr. Yuck. Could you play? Well, I don't know how to play a whole channel. Had catching up to do. I'm back.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Glad
you're back from your molding, your crazy, tedious, beautiful job that I salute.
Can you guys play a video of my choosing?
Nope.
Don't trust your ass.
Nope.
Let me hear.
Nope.
They couldn't hear the commercial, I guess.
Oh no! Could you guys not hear that? Noise and Tom waits for no man. Tom waits for no man.
Well, we'll just move it on.
Oh God! $30 fucking. Oh, sorry. God damn. Immediate. It's like take it down. My computer crashes.
So you're turning into me now.
$30 for a review is rough. I'm dead serious about the Wendy's training video. Okay. We will do the Wendy's training for Wendy's training.
Oh, look at the little pumpkin
for cold drinks.
Look at the pumpkin in the corner.
Wendy's training for cold drinks. Could you guys not hear that, by the way? For real, like I need to see if they can hear that before I.
I'll play this, like a second of it.
When you hear Germans talk like this, what movie do you think of most?
Beer Fest.
Beer Fest.
One of my faves.
That's a good movie.
I love that one.
It's a fun movie. We'll watch that after we're done. We like that when we can drink.
That one, Slammin' Salmon.
Okay.
I wonder when they're gonna come.
Wait.
Oh,
Tell me, guys.
Hell yeah.
Can you hear that? I'm gonna pause it because Dave said you guys couldn't hear it, and I want to make sure you can hear this. Then video and viewing people for podcast. Listen, if we can do a podcast and there's a market for it, we will do that very soon. Where do you put podcast on?
Podcast Addict.
No, you have to do that on like iTunes. I don't know exactly how to get on iTunes. No, you can't. Shot. Schwachen correct. That's not right. I guess we won't get to hear it though. That's audio preview. What if I put it on this right? And that's not right. Tell me if you can hear it now. Hold on. Can you hear it now?
Said SoundCloud for podcast.
Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Can you hear that, guys? I am waiting. I is waiting for you. If you can't, then I can fix it. You need. Oh, you can hear it. Sweet. Okay, then we can hear it too. We heard the last one like, "Oh, this is funny," and they can hear shit. So.
Drinks, cold. Are you ready? Here we go. Soft drinks, lemonade, water, cold tea. It's up to you. It's up to me. Cold drinks come in 4 cups. Gotta know the size before you fill it up. Biggie, medium, small, kids meal. Keep it straight. It's a good deal. Use the scoop to fill with ice. Never use the cup. Take my advice. For soft drinks, fill the ice halfway. No matter the size, that's what I say. Tilt the cup and push against the lever. Keeps the foam down now. Isn't that clever? If there's still foam, let it settle down. Don't pour it off, or your boss will frown. When you reach a 1/4 inch from the top, that's where you wanna stop. If the customers say they wanna stay, put the drink on the left-hand side of the tray. If the order's to go, put the lid on tight. Make sure it pops to do it right. Then hand that drink to the coordinator and tell the guest you'll see him later.
Don't forget to smile when you serve cold drinks.
Don't forget to smile.
Always say thank you to the guest. You're the one that can make the difference.
For lemonade, things stay the same, half full with ice. I said it again, fill the juice to a 1/4 inch from the top, just like you did the pop. Water is a courtesy to our guests. Use a small cup, you know the rest. Now it's time to serve cold tea, but the ice is different. Listen carefully. Instead of half full, fill it all the way up to the top of the cup. Add the tea, and if they ask for lemon, put it here. Now that's a given. Cold drinks, that's all there is to it. Go ahead and try. I know you can do it.
That shit is amazing. That's real. There were people who, I wish we had people in this room who actually had to see that and deal with that. That means when like people were like training, or maybe they've been there for a little while. Why is that slow? They were training and been there for a while. That they're like, hey guys, we have new iced tea. Come on, come onto the room, sit down, and they put the little VHS in. And then oh god damn it. Every time we do that, that messes up the chat. Isn't that weird? I love those, by the way, guys. So thank you for pointing those out. Because like, is it not incredibly hard to believe that those are real? Like Dave said, those were approved.
Yeah.
Someone was like, I like how she raps with that ice. from the cup, and they rhymed cupping up. I think that's powerful. I think people are going to really respond to that. Go ahead and put that out there. Oh my God.
Metal Pigeon says, getting a podcast up on iTunes is easy. Have to find a provider like Libsyn or some such. SoundCloud might work. Get your feed synced.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Do you want to do it for us? Does anyone want to? If we do a podcast, will anyone be the moderator of and producer?
Jake Pliskin says,
Snake.
I think I'd watch.
I think he said Jake.
Jake or Snake.
You saw Jack and you conflated it with Snake.
I thought I said Snake, but
said Jake.
I could have said Jake. Actually, I probably can mix those two. Jack.
Jake and,
no, it was
Jack and Snake, and you said
you
Jake.
said.
I said Jake.
Whatevs. Okay. John says, "What do you use to get your hair like that?" What do you use to get your hair like that?
What does Snake say?
I think I'd walk out and apply Jack in the Box.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're smart man. You'd surf down in the middle of New York City and escape from New York. I use Gorilla Snot.
Get it at Walmart.
It's like $3. I've tried $20 gel and paste and matte, and the thing that I use to make my hair look like that is Gorilla Snot.
Captain says,
I'm going to be emo for the rest of it.
This cold drink chick is hot. And he's doing nasty things to himself.
Oh, well, there you go. What's that?
I don't want to hear that. Dave says, oh my God, imagine Tina Marie doing this commercial. Wendy's Twitter fingers can't save these commercials. Elizabeth said the production is surprisingly good for what it is.
For the 90s, I mean, it looked like a 90s music video. So, right, yeah. Well, that's the point, is they put some money into it.
Jason says, can you play the Milking Cow toy commercial, which is listed as the 1970s worst toy commercial #1?
Can I ask a question? Jason has some good ones. How do you know these? I'm just being serious. Are these from your own memory, or are these things that you read somewhere? Milking. By the way, guys. Milking cows for kid? Let's do toys. By the way, guys, tell me what live stream does this. Pulls up live videos on retro commercials. Probably none, and maybe there's a reason for that. Milky the Marvelous Cow with Pretend Milk? Is that it?
It looks older.
Oh, there it is. The worst toys ever. It's right there. Okay. Come on, we got to get some credit for doing some dumb shit no one else does. Hey, I pay extra for this ability to do dumb shit with this program. It's worth it though. This thing is good. This program. Team out. Can you hear that?
Here's Milky, the marvelous milking cow. It's fun to milk her, gonna do it right now. She drinks the water when we pump her tail. She's raising her head, it's milking time now. Her pretend milk is a feeling the pail.
She drinks water and gives pretend milk.
Milky, the marvelous milking cow. Milky, the marvelous milking cow with pretend milk tablets. She's from Kenner.
And the little grass slab. Well, what's the milk? Why is it? What is it? It just says there's some pretend milk, and it's just like a very clearly white viscous liquid.
Maybe there's powdered milk in it.
What the hell is it?
Powdered milk in there, probably.
Look at that. We're innovators. We're changing the game. No, seriously, like how many people do the live? I like that. I think it's fun. Thank you, Dave. We one-upped everyone. We peeped the shit out of this peep.
What's a peep?
I don't know. I think with our eyes.
Peep?
No,
with your eyes?
You peep it out with your eyes. Or it's that nasty candy with the marshmallows.
I think it's a nasty candy
like,
with the marshmallows.
Someone's like, he just stares at it and goes, I peep this out. I peep this out. He just stares at little peeps and screams at him and says, who's your daddy? I know, right? Milky's like, the cow looked really weird. Yeah. Like that facial expression was not okay for what they were doing to it. And I still want to know what the liquid was. It looked like milk. He's like, but it's not milk.
So either.
What's that mean? Can you elaborate, Cletus?
It said no, it wasn't milk.
He said it's just like milk. He said it looks like milk, but it's not milk.
It said that?
Yeah.
What the hell is it? Was it like white food coloring or some sort of white powder that just made it look white in there?
The scary. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, no. What happened? Oh, no. I mean, it's not blocked. God damn. Tries to block it. Hold on. Digital Wasteland says you guys should check out the scary. By the way, I haven't looked at that, but if you're referring to the original, like, Grimaces, he's one of the most terrifying things ever. Scary vintage McDonald's. Oh, God. Look at that. It's long, though. I can play a snippet of it. Oh, Jesus God.
I like his pants.
That's freaking nightmarish. Okay.
His onesie.
You guys, yeah, you guys should see this. Hang on a second. Oh my, he looks like he has like Nazi Germany pants on.
Yeah.
He looks like he's like Weinstein McDonald's. Like his pants are just straight up. Okay. I should stop talking. All right, guys. Ooh. All right.
Get yourself ready
vintage.
For a trip through McDonald's
digital. I'm sorry.
Take along a friend and grab a hold of Ronald's hand.
Oh my God.
Colorado McDonald's through the land of apple pie.
It's an acid trip.
And don't be surprised if you meet Big Mac and Big Cheese. There's thick shaped volcanoes. You'll even find a French fry land.
Dude, there's so much LSD happening here. It's like
Now
Eastern puff and
just
stuff.
turn around and see if you won't find a hamburger patch.
Time out. Am I supposed to eat those hamburgers? Like, go to. They look like they have eyes and lives.
A McDonald's in McDonald's land. McDonald's land.
Like how he looks now.
Yeah.
McDonald's is our kind of place. It's such a happy place. Happy place. A clean and snappy place. McDonald's is our kind of place. It's such a happy place. McDonald's is our kind of place. Your kind of place.
McDonald's believes in getting food to your kids before they get to each other. Such good food, too. McDonald's famous French fries, triple thick creamy shakes, lean beefy cheeseburgers and hamburgers, icy cold soft drinks. And here's a plus, spill-proof lids on all beverages. Another plus, napkins that are big as a bib. Quality, cleanliness, extra care service. That's McDonald's. A total value that's unmatched anywhere.
McDonald's is our kind of place. It's such a happy place. McDonald's is our kind of place.
Your kind of place.
Don't you?
What the hell? What were those people on? That first commercial was legit terrifying. Holy sh! That's straight up H&R puffing stuff.
Metal Pigeons. And I saw one of his videos after we were talking about his channel the last time. Cannot believe he actually says peep this out at the drive-thru.
You know what's funny? It's like, I know Ian. I've known him for a long time. But I can be honest, like, I don't watch a lot of food reviewers. I watch a handful, and most of the people are in the room right now. I didn't know he said peep this out at people. I can't even imagine. Okay, like, I guess if you guys said I had a catchphrase, it'd either be like that's what I've done for you. Could you imagine if, like, I recorded myself being like...
ordering food.
Like, going inside and going... Can I get a double cheeseburger? And then like and I cut away. But the thing is, what you won't see is the person going, yeah, I'll get your hamburger. Can you go sit down, sir? I don't know what that was, but can you go sit down? I'm like, yeah, okay. the awkwardness that ensues after my.
Amanda says we peeped the shit out of it and we're gonna poop it out later. Jason said I remember these as a kid. Dave says finish the dang job. Elizabeth said whatever the milk was, I wonder if it was edible.
I can't imagine. It looked terrible. It looked like milk. And listen, not many things in life look like milk. So if it looks like fake milk, you probably shouldn't drink it. And this is long before almond milk.
Snake says it's not milk. It's arsenic, water, and whiteout. This was the 70s. Kids were tougher back then.
Yeah.
Zombie says no one on earth looks like Jen. She's one of a kind beauty.
I agree.
Elizabeth says, well, we did eat lead paint all the time back then.
Chips, I know we're like, little paint chips are pretty good.
Someone was high AF to come up with that. Yeah.
I agree. That one's rough.
Those hamburgers were terrifying. As Amanda.
Right. Oh my God. Well, no, those are like, aren't you hungry? Eat these little babies with eyes. They have families and feelings.
Elizabeth said, true story. Stephen King wrote it after watching that commercial.
I believe it. It's like, Georgie, would you like to eat my family with eyes?
Dave says, was this the shroom version of the Whiz McDonald's version?
Yes, it was the shroom version.
Digital says there one was an effed up Ronald McDonald, and it was not that one though.
Yeah, with his
scarier
Nazi
than it,
pantaloons. Yeah. His Nazi riding pants? Those are crazy.
Amanda says shrooms used to be in the Big Macs. Digital says, but that was pretty freaky stuff.
It was freaky.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird.
And we is
and
tired.
we are caught. You will eat my hamburger with my fat pants. My fat pants holds lots of burgers in them, and I put the shrooms.
He puts them in there, and he goes to the movie theaters. That's why he wears them.
I put the shrooms, and then we go to the dollar theater, and then we eat hamburgers and watch cheap movies all day.
Do you think they still have dollar theaters anymore?
I don't know. Probably not. They're probably not dollars anymore.
That's true. We said a couple dollars.
Yeah, we did. It was great. I saw a lot of movies in there. I saw Blair Witch there. I saw The Matrix. I watched The Crow in the main theater, but I also saw it there. I saw The Mummy. I saw a lot of movies there. I know, there's lots of craziness going on behind me. Wow. Good times, y'all. So, we all caught up on the
chat
in the comments. So, well, you know, if they don't have anything to say, I guess we can just go.
You're supposed to show the stuff behind us, but I don't know if whoever asked for that.
They're gone. Amy's long gone hours ago, unless she just hasn't commented. They're not commenting, so I think they just want us to leave.
It's their nice way of saying get the F out of here.
I think everyone's saying get off that screen, kids. Well, I agree that the old ones they're weird, but I would take those any day over the weird CG glossy version of shit now.
So I think the BK's King gives off those vibes now, though.
We had a dollar show. What? Oh wait, I do think. Oh, I agree. The BK King is creepy as crap. I think and that's why, like, when if I could do a BK commercial, I want to do it because I genuinely think the King is hilarious. I think they're doing it right. We'll see.
Sir Bacon
I'd be
says,
proud. I'd be genuinely proud if I was on a commercial with the King.
I think the customers in my local McDonald's at 3 a.m. Saturday night wrote those commercials. Possibly. Digital says any
you missed Dave.
drive-in where you live.
Dave. He's right.
Did I?
He said we had a $1 show with a wild. Oh, Rocky Horror. Right. The dollar theater was where the Rocky Horror Picture Show originally started. The one that we ended up doing a lot of shows with our band.
They used to have it over in the mall.
Yeah, that's where they started.
The mall
no, that's where they started, and then they went to the Beach Theater.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went to one show.
Yeah, we did. We ended up doing huge shows, by the way. Like 400 people packed this theater. It was a historic theater in St. Pete. And we did 2 shows where it was sold out, like standing room only, of Ninth Evolution. And it was a Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it was before and we actually did really well.
Yeah.
We made a lot of money that night.
Digital said any drive-in where you lived the last one shut down where I live?
We do still have one. Natalie tried to go to one recently, and it was broken.
Oh, that's right. There used to be a 28th Street.
We had tons of them.
There.
When I was a kid, I remember distinctly going to see Cheech and Chong movies with my mom and dad, who my mom and dad split up when I was 5, and he's dead. So that was a long time ago. Happy times!
Octavio says no. Digital says, don't leave. You guys are awesome.
I don't believe you. My awesomeness feels low right now.
Jason says, could you play the commercial for Pressman's Witch Doctor Head Shrinker Kit?
The fuck?
Molly Hatchet says, I love you guys.
Well, we love you, Molly. Molly Hatchet. It's a good band.
Dave, the Drum Major, says, check out the Doritos commercial. It's funny. Digital Wasteland, yeah, we love you guys. You are good vibes. Elizabeth said, are you guys looking forward to the Super Bowl commercials?
The commercials are better than the game, usually. Truthfully.
Amanda said, well, we will all be rooting for you in that panel, and who knows what can happen. Might be a creepy king in your future, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jason wants
First things first, we'll go with, so since you guys want to hang out, we'll hang out. Jason with the Pressman. But Jason, you got some good obscure stuff, man. Like
head shrinker.
Like where do you, like, honestly, did you just think of that on top of your head? Like that's very specific. It wasn't like, oh, there's some video with some head shrink. Like it was like, or maybe like thinks of it and looks it up and make sure he got the name right.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Not me, because I go, what that thing that the guy did the thing? Figure it out. That'd be me.
Oh God, look at that.
Jesus, what year is that from? It's like 1942. Adolf Hitler is all the rage, and there's also this Pressman's.
Ugh, baby laughs a lot commercial. Look at that stuff.
71.
That looks creepy as hell.
I do like the 40s and 50s announcers. They all talk like this. Charlie Chaplin has released a new film. And it's the South Park. It's like, did I say death camp? I meant happy fun camps. By the way, guys, if you need voiceover, we're calling right now.
Into the deepest jungles went Pressman toy makers looking for something new. The secret they brought back for you is incredible. The Pressman Witch Doctor Head Shrinkers Kit. Plastic flesh, mixing cauldron, and petrifying potion. Just pour it into the mold, and in minutes you can add monster hair. Paint it with a coloring kit included, or make up your own decorations. In 24 hours, the heads shrink down. Now, shrunken heads for all occasions. Collect them, swap them.
For Christmas, for Kwanzaa.
You can always cook up more with Pressman's Witch Doctor Head Shrinkers Kit.
I want that.
I love the fact that it gets slightly smaller, but they're like, a shrunken head for all occasions. For Thanksgiving, and they show like a little head float by with like a turkey.
I kind of want one.
You can surprise Grandma for her birthday with a head shrinking kit. Look, Grandma, it's slightly smaller. You didn't see it before, but it's smaller now.
Well, I made it look pretty creepy in that one shot.
Well, the music's like.
Well, it's supposed to be like all.
No, tribal. That's pretty amazing.
So what's this Doritos commercial?
Okay. Doritos. Oh well, you gotta elaborate and check out the Doritos commercial. What's Doritos commercial? Like specifically, what's the Doritos commercial? What is the band Skittles? Oh, hold on, we got behind. Shoot, we got way behind, didn't we?
No, you're good.
Well, no, we saw this. Well, you guys will be rooting for. Someone said the Skittles commercial. We missed it.
Thought on buffets: go to or avoid.
Huh?
Elizabeth is very top.
Thoughts on buffets: go to or we don't go to buffets. I think they're just walking, living, breathing like Ebola viruses. I'm pretty sure if I go there, I'm going to get sick. That's just how I look at it. We'll look up a band Skittle ad.
Yeah, we've never seen it that I'm aware of. We spelled it.
They'll figure it out.
Oh,
there it is.
What the fuck?
Is that real?
No. That ain't real.
Probably is.
You think so?
Oh my god.
Ew.
Okay. To be fair, we watched the band Skittle just now, and I actually think we might get in trouble for playing that. If you want to look at it, I suggest you go look at it. Digital, lay it on us. You got some good videos for us to watch that you think everyone will enjoy? Please, that's Debbie Gibson.
Zombie just...
Wait. What was Debbie Gibson's song? There was the... I think you're alone now. That's
I'm
Tiffany.
Alone Now.
No. I think we're alone
We're
now.
alone.
That's Tiffany. What was Debbie Gibson's?
Electric Youth.
Right, but what's the song? Like, I don't remember it. I don't remember how it goes.
Electric Youth.
No, that wasn't her famous one.
Oh, I don't know. I just remember that because of the perfume.
Yeah, that was...
The perfume.
The one on the right looks like Nick. Well, I'm kind of on the right, so I guess that kind of looks like me.
I think she was talking about the video from the Shrunken Heads.
Oh, really? I didn't see.
One of the Shrunken Heads looked like you.
Oh, jeez. That's...
I thought the same thing, Elizabeth.
Did you? Oh, okay. Bring in the Exorcist. I found that scary. We can do a live ghost hunt. We have equipment.
Let's do a ghost hunt.
Yeah, we'll do a live ghost hunt. That'll be really good with all of our crazy equipment. That won't set our EMF detector off.
We've heard some weird stuff in here.
Digital. Just give me the description of it and I'll find it. Blaze versus Mountain. Blaze versus Mountain Dew. Blaze what? Blaze the chips versus Mountain Dew. Well, Mountain Dew Ice wins that. I didn't like the Blaze chips very much. Yeah, I see why it's banned. It's pretty...
That's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I'm not offended by it, but what were they thinking?
Well, it'll never be played anywhere.
It just straight up looks
like a
pornographic. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, yeah, I mean, it's not even subtle. Only in my dreams. Good call.
Elizabeth said yes, the Shrunken Heads look like you.
Cool.
I agree.
I'm a ugly little clay shrunken head. You wish you had Joey's bod. Woo woo.
Joey?
Woo woo Joey. Keep it. Just go to them fast food places. You'll get there.
He said he wished he had Joey's bod.
Yeah, he said I wish I had Joey's bod. Yeah, you can achieve that dream. Ain't that hard.
You'll see the midget in a black. That's the commercial.
What? How do I look that up? Okay. Let's see. This is for Dave. Doritos. Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay. Burrito. That was the verses. That's what he was saying.
Okay. I thought he was just asking us. Which do you like better? I was like, seemed like a pretty random question. Here you go.
Let's go! Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away. Better know that I don't and I won't ever stop. Cause you know I gotta win every day. Go! See that really wanna pop me. Go! Just know that you will never flop me. Oh! And I know that I gotta be a little cocky. Oh! You ain't never gonna stop me. Every time I come in and I gotta set it, then I gotta go and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing and then I think that he be doing cause it doesn't matter cause I'm gonna did it. Doritos Blaze, a bold new flavor that brings the heat.
Well, that's oh.
Quiet! Hush your mouth. I told y'all mother, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? Then biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style.
New Mountain Dew Ice. A clear, refreshing lemon lime.
Okay, who wins? I can say right now, I like the Missy Elliott song better, but I thought Peter Dinklage's was funnier.
His was funnier, and the guy that actually rapped the song
Was
did
faster.
it much faster.
Yeah.
And he was
impressive.
able to.
It did sound like Busta Rhymes though.
Oh, that's what someone just said, Busta Rhymes.
Oh, that's who it sounded like to me. It sounded like Busta Rhymes, and I actually am a big fan of Busta Rhymes. So I technically speaking, I do like the Missy Elliott song a lot, but I think the first one was funnier.
Yeah. Zombie says I have an insanely high metabolism. It's impossible for me to get fat. Just wait. Just wait. So you get in your like mid 30s if you're lucky.
Dave, I got it. I just posted it. Okay, rare first ever. Let's see if we can find that. I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. Who's that?
It's that one weird band. It's that one weird band.
Let's see. Oh, it's muted for some reason. Oh, what am I doing? They
Yeah,
can't. They can't see this. We're just like.
Like, yeah.
It's pretty good.
Entertaining.
Introducing the world's newest, silliest, and hamburger-eatingest clown, Ronald McDonald. Now, where is that clown? Oh, Ronald! Hey, Ronald!
Here I am, kids. Hey, isn't watching TV fun? Especially when you got delicious McDonald's hamburgers.
Ronald, you can't be on TV and watch it at the same time. Now, come on and meet the boys and girls.
Oh, we've already met. I know we're going to be friends, too, because I like to do everything boys and girls like to do. Especially when it comes to eating those delicious McDonald's hamburgers. A magic tray here keeps me well supplied. McDonald's hamburgers, french fries, and milkshakes. Watch for me on TV. We'll have lots of fun.
He's Ronald McDonald, the hamburger happy clown. A McDonald's drive-in restaurant is his favorite place in town.
What were they thinking with that?
That was crazy looking.
He had a cup for a nose and just all that, but then he's like, I know what kids like, and he looks like, yeah.
That I've never seen him look like that before. I've only seen him versions of what he looks like now.
Yeah, that's pretty. That someone's like, yeah, maybe not the way to go with this.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go with more of a clown look, not serial killer with a cup on his face. Holy crap. Yeah, exactly, John Wayne Gacy. Holy crap. Willard Scott. Say, John McDonald today has turned 100 years young. Yeah, we've already met. I hang out around their schools. That was insanely creepy. I've never seen that.
I've never seen
I honestly, had I seen that, not heard the audio, I would have thought it was fake.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that they thought that was a good idea.
Jason said that was a really cool commercial. Digital said, I'd take it over that tweaker looking Ronald.
Oh, wait, the one that we watched? They're all... I don't know, man. At least he looks like the Ronald I know, and I feel semi-comfortable taking a hamburger from that guy. I'm like, I'm just going to die. There ain't no hamburgers in your van.
He looks a little different today.
Yeah, a little bit.
Could you play the talking hot dog drive-in commercial?
Talking hot dog commercial.
And Zombie, you could suggest a video.
Talking.
That doesn't mean we will
hot
necessarily watch
dog
it.
Visual. Oh my god. Talking hot dog. For some reason when I said I just became immediately New Jersey. Talking hot dog is what they. Oh shit.
Hi, you hungry? Looking for a tempting treat? Hold on till I absorb some heat. Some added time might please you too.
Oh, that's.
I'll slide into an oven-fresh bun, and I'm ready for your eating fun.
That's disturbing.
Why don't you try a juicy good hot dog? Mmm, delicious.
Okay, does anyone else see what's creepy about that? That thing was like, hi, I'm a living sentient creature. Eat my ass as I slide into the... That's a living creature who's like, hey, I taste good with mustard. Think about before you ate a chicken sandwich. If it jumped up and was like, hi, I have feelings and a family. Eat my face. That's incredibly disturbing. Like, who that living flip is that for? Digital, what's your YouTube? Yeah. We'll give you a shout out. What's your YouTube?
Snake said he wants to be eaten.
I know.
The little hot
Well,
dog.
you know what? Then you get on screen and you sashay your little ass with mustard on it and be like, I taste good between a bun.
Snake didn't say he wanted to be eaten. He was saying the hot dog wanted to be eaten.
No, he said he wants to be eaten. I think he's not.
No.
I stand by my comment.
Why did they make happy animated creatures for you to eat? I don't get it. I don't get
It's
it either.
disturbing as hell. Like, as a kid, I'm like,
He said he smothered himself in condiments merrily.
Right. So that's like is that like a suicide, like some weird like cult?
Jason said that was Willard Scott playing Ronald McDonald in that commercial.
Oh my God, is that true?
Elizabeth
You did say
the
Willard
same
Scott because I
thing.
made a comment. So Liz is correct. Was it right? I can't believe that was Willard Scott.
I think Siggy Flicker is insane.
Yeah, she's
personally.
nuts.
She is.
I'm glad she's off the show.
Yeah,
she's crazy. She called what the fuck is Pigtails lady called?
Oh,
Margaret.
Margaret.
She said Margaret was an anti-Semite. She's not. Her whole family's Jewish. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. She's not anti-Semite. She's not. Oh, hi, Teresa.
No, she was ridiculous this season, and I just
Zombie.
I'm glad she's not there.
We shout you out.
Zombie. We
Zombie.
say hello to you all the time. Zombie fiction. Shouting out your name.
I know.
Zombie.
I only like my hot dogs when they're suicidal, and I know that I will consume their soul.
Hmm?
The hot dog is creepy.
You're still on that?
She said.
Okay.
Huzzah!
She's a wacko on Twitter as well.
I don't doubt it.
I don't.
Well, Andy Cohen
have
himself even kind of tried to put her in her place. Like, listen,
Little bit
I
on
wasn't
the reunion.
offended by that.
Yeah.
Listen, next year we're gonna start, or sometime this year we're gonna start a Real Housewives live channel.
Yeah, we watch them all. It's like one of my favorite shows to watch.
Zombies of Fiction.
Losing the will to go on.
No, I just said it. So your will has just gotten strong. So you're welcome. Try to watch Post Crinkles. Oh my God, what is
Cereal.
that? Pabu. Try to watch Post Crinkles cereal commercial. Okay. Well, I'll do it right now. And I hope it doesn't give you nightmares. But you know what? We'll watch it together. And you will conquer this fear of your... Oh, Jesus God.
Yeah, Amanda. Siggy is a whiner and a complainer.
Did you see that thumbnail?
You know, the thing that really pissed me off that she did is she had her little special meeting thing at that resort or that whatever you want to call it, and then she called Margaret out.
Time out.
Okay.
Shush.
Breakfast.
You shush.
Jesus God.
I'm hungry. Take it from Carinkles. That's me. The best breakfast under the big top is Post Sugar Rice Carinkles. So crinkly, so delicious, so different. Each grain of rice in Sugar Rice Carinkles is carinkled with honey and sugar. It's so good, I carinkle every time I eat it. Yep, no matter what other rice cereal you've ever tried, you'll love Post Sugar Rice Carinkles best of all. Honey and sugar make it different and wonderful. A circus of fun to eat. So you crinkle on down to the store for Post Sugar Rice Carinkles, the greatest cereal treat on earth.
So that's clearly...
I like the way
he's like, I'm hungry! And he flipped his hair back.
Funny. He busted through that little doghouse like it was nothing.
Crinkle ain't got shit on him. He likes Rice Krispies.
So, okay. Where was we? Amanda said Siggy is a big whiner and a complainer. She's like that friend you don't talk to because she always whines about herself and doesn't care about others.
And not just
Correct.
that, she made a show of like a big spectacle of showing up Melissa at her party to make her look bad about that stupid cake thing. That's unacceptable by any stretch of imagination.
Yeah, I can't stand her, and I'm glad she could be on the next season. And she's life coach, exactly. She's supposed to be this life coach, invited.
Well, no, no.
Out.
That was her scheme. She invited someone she acted like she hated. Well, she did dislike, but act like she was the bigger person who mended this fence. She used her as a pawn to push her dumb shirts that she acts like she's okay with.
She's stupid. So, I mean, what if I just had a heart attack and died? You guys think I unsubbed? If you had a heart attack and died, I guess we wouldn't know.
I know. How would we know
How would we know? Digital says, sorry guys, the chat wasn't letting me type. No, it's weird sometimes like that. Jason said you guys could do a channel where you review these vintage commercials. That would be a brilliant idea.
Well, I honestly would just do those on this channel because that's their food channel, their food commercials. With YouTube being the way it is now, I already had a new channel already started up, and it's kind of made me hesitant to launch it because it would take us a year before we could even remotely start getting revenue. So,
yeah, digital.
It's not all about the money, but you don't want to feel like you're handcuffed.
Metal Pigeon said that was terrifying. Simon said literally dumbest idea I've ever heard. Dave says no wonder they were scared of clowns. Now everything is reviewed on.
No, I think the idea of the commercials, we're not reviewing them, we're just commentating on them. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. It's a frosted Rice Krispies. You could.
You can't fool me, little. It was just straight up Rice Krispies, except with a demented clown who's
low rent Rice Krispies. Yeah. Digital says my channel is this account I'm on now. Digital Wasteland.
All right. Well, then we give a full what's the word? We're unendorsed. we're not forced in any way to say this. Digital Wasteland. Go check out what Digital Wasteland. He asked for a shout out, so we're giving a shout out. He's been hanging out with us all night. I have no idea what content you have, but we will go check you out, and I encourage everyone else to go check out what you got. I hope it's not anything really, really weird and creepy, because then people come back and go, "What the hell did you just ask me to watch?"
Snake says, I'm glad Rice Krispies went with Snap, Crackle, and Pop over the disturbing clown.
Yeah.
Which seems to be a
the
popular
friendly elves
motif
over
back
the murderous
then.
clown.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Is that which seemed to be a popular motif back then for some reason?
Fear.
They'll scare you into eating that stuff. Jason said, Post Crinkles is so very creepy.
No, I think it's a great idea.
The Metal Pigeon. Oh my god, Frosted Rice Krispies tasted so good.
I don't remember Frosted Rice Krispies.
I didn't like
So
Rice
what's
Krispies.
crazy is when Frosted Rice Krispies came out, it was essentially copying off that clown, who was copying off them but elaborating on the idea.
Amanda said she needs to coach herself on how not to get offended by every little thing.
Soggy
and
flicker.
Throw around the word Hitler. She reminds me of those people who get triggered by every. She is. She's one of those people who get triggered by every little effing thing.
Well, I think Soggy Flicker was appropriate.
She's ridiculous. Thank you so much, guys.
Movie reviews. Awesome. Okay. I'll definitely check out. I love movie reviews. You like Chris Stuckman and Jeremy Johns and all that stuff? Yeah. Your movie sucks. And Red Letter Media is my favorite channel on YouTube, period.
Elizabeth said, you guys can't be very persuasive. Endorsement reference. I don't know what that means.
Endorsement says he can be very persuasive, although I tend to not agree with that.
How is he persuasive? In what way?
He puts his hat down low.
Give me that hat. I can wear that hat down
low. So we are caught up on our comments. Our crowd's dwindling. I don't know. I think everyone wants to go home. They're already home. Pretty sure they're home.
We want to go night now.
So what 9, 10, 11, 12, 3.5 hours.
Good. Digital got us
Look,
up.
there you go, Digital. Get you, Sab. So what do you guys want to do? You want to call it a night? Everyone like dwindling down. Everyone's winding down. If you want to call it a night, we'll thank you for your time and move on.
Sir Bacon says, everyone asks for the best. So what is your worst video?
Well, what do you mean by worst?
Like worst.
Our least favorite thing, or the video that I just thought we did that sucked? Because the video that we did that sucked was a Krispy Kreme video where the thing was zoomed in on us the entire time.
Was it?
And I posted it. Yeah, it was horrible. It was just right in on my face. And I called it a fail, but yeah, it was really bad.
Oh, when we went there? Like we went to Krispy Kreme?
Yeah, we did. The question is, Wrestle asked, I know the question, that's a loaded question. Do I think they should ban Chief Wahoo? Can I just say this bluntly? I'm Native American. You might not think I look at, my middle name is Osceola. That's my great-great-grandfather. I'm not offended by it. No, I don't think it should have to be changed. But if Cleveland wants to, and their community wants to, then go ahead. I don't think they should. I really hope they don't change the name Indians. I do not think it's out of a place of racism. I think it's out of a place of love, because those Indian fans love that team. But that's just my thought on it. So, like I said, I'm legit Native American. I'm Miccosukee. I'm Seminole. My name's Osceola. You might not think it, but it's true.
Amanda said, everyone should like the stream. Like it. Like it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jason's going to sub to Digital Wasteland as well.
Got you too. Got you too.
I filed a video with my head cut off, so I get that pain.
Well, thanks for hanging with us, Digital, and yeah, that was. I can't believe that's. Well, that's funny. I didn't get the reference that Elizabeth talked about. That Jason then said that's Will Scott. That's whew. Jesus. He's the original Ronald. That's crazy. All right, we went 35, and we went 35 and 20 in like last 15 minutes. So maybe I fear we've overstayed our welcome. Maybe, possibly overstayed our welcome.
The Countess claims to be part Native American. She's really going through it right now. I know she had her little...
She looks it, though. She kind of does.
She's claimed that for a long time, being Native American.
All right. I think everyone... It seems like the chat's slowing down. Everyone's kind of slowing down. We're like pushing 12:30, about 3.5 hours tonight.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. So I think we'll end the stream now and let you guys get on with your life. We do thank you so much for joining us for this live stream. And
I'm 5'10", zombie.
Yeah, she's almost 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm pretty tall.
She's a beast. So. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. As always, we had a blast. It's always fun. And the time goes by so fast.
It really does.
3.5 hours. That's like Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. And it goes by so fast. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks, everyone. We really appreciate it. I hope you had a good night. And I hope you have an even better night after this ends. And go watch our new Hardee's review if you haven't seen it already. And thank you guys for watching all of our new videos and all that stuff. And we will be back Tuesday with a live stream. And we will be back Friday with another long extended stream. So thank you guys for watching. We love you.